fucking fingers right. Welcome in, tubers. Welcome in. So, defend the indefensible, which is exactly what your administration's been up to on overtime for the past 48 hours, and specifically the last about 5 days when it comes to Venezuela. We already know what's happening. So, do you regret your vote? Despite all the nonsense going on, I'm still under the firm belief that a large portion of Trump supporters are really starting to realize that they fucked up. They're really starting to realize that Trump's not all he was cracked out to be, even though we tried to warn you for about a decade. So, if you regret your vote, request up in the box. You're the demographic of people that I want to have a conversation with. If you don't regret your vote, then I guess you can come up too, and I'll ask you why. Guys, thank you for getting likes up to 5K. Do all the good things. Make sure you share out the live. Send your daily heartbeats if you haven't already. Let's knock out these little heartbeats. We're going to do the 1 cent gift goals until we move up to a bigger league, a bigger gift, whatever. And let's keep the show going. Randy, did you vote for Trump? Hi, Dr. Keisha.
Yeah, hello. First and foremost, good evening, everyone. Before anything else, I want to thank the host for inviting me up here and for giving me the time of day to speak my truth. I really appreciate your trust and opportunity to speak, and I do not take that lightly. It means a lot to be welcomed in a room, to be given a voice. And I also want to thank everyone for listening. Your time and attention are valuable, and the fact that you chose to be here present and engaged says a lot. Thank you for being here. And for those who don't know me, my name is Randy, and I'm someone who is still in the process of learning and growing and figuring things out. I'm not on here because I have everything perfectly figured out, but because I'm actively working through challenges. And
Appreciate the intro. Can you tell me if you voted for Trump or not?
What?
Did you vote for Trump?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I voted for Trump.
And do you regret your vote?
No.
Okay. Why is that?
Well, first and foremost,
are you okay, my guy? I don't think he's well.
No, I'm back. First and foremost, I just wanted to say thank you for having me up here.
Trump supporters request up in the box. You're the demographic of people that I want to have a conversation with. If you're over on the tube side, you may call in the number on screen. That's going to be 737-295-5321. That's 737-295-5321. I see a couple chirpers in the chat. So, chirpers, how does it feel to once again justify an indefensible action by the Trump administration? How does it feel to once again be embarrassed by your president? I didn't vote for the felon. I didn't vote for the pathological liar. I didn't vote for the guy who justifies the unjust unaliving of white women in this country. And I thought you guys, well, no, you don't. I thought you guys loved your white women. I thought you guys voted for Trump to protect your white women. But then when he says they deserve to die, I guess they deserve to die. So there's that. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Keep doing all the good things, guys. Let's keep these conversations going. Let's get the likes up to 10K and above. 16 more little heartbeats. Let's knock that goal out before I get them going again. Reset it and see what we got here. We're just going to call you Bill. Bill, you vote for Trump?
My name is Till.
Okay, Till, did you vote for Trump?
Oh, hells yeah, brother.
Do you regret your vote?
I would vote for him again when he does run in 2028.
Did you vote? Do you regret your vote?
Again, if I would vote for him again, obviously I don't regret my vote.
Okay, and why is that?
Why should I regret my vote? He's doing exactly what I voted him in for.
You typically answer questions with oh, that's an answer. He's doing exactly what you voted for him for. And what was that?
To do the biggest mass deportation in history.
Okay.
To turn the economy around.
Okay, so you voted for him to violate the Constitution, subvert due process, and kill white women in his process to do the biggest quote-unquote mass deportation in history. Yeah, you didn't, but we do one thing at a time, and you're already at two. So let's do the two things that you mentioned. Mass deportation and a better economy. So let's go ahead and start with mass deportation. How many more white women have to die for you to get the immigrants out?
Again, obey and behave, and nothing will go wrong. I'm not threatened at all. I
Obey
actually
and behave.
and there's
And
nobody's
behave.
doing anything
Can
to
you
me.
tell me where she was disobeying and how she was misbehaving? Let's get really specific.
So again,
Actually,
mind
I need
interrupt-
to start asking you guys this question. Have you seen the footage?
Yes.
Okay. What did she disobey?
Before, first of all, for starters, you could clearly see from
W's in the
many,
chat to the Erica raid. I appreciate every last one of you. You guys know what to do. If you're not
you could
hitting me,
see
if you're not following me, go ahead and hit that follow button in the top left corner. We are live every Saturday at 3 p.m. CST and randomly throughout the week. Send your daily heartbeats if you haven't already. Share the live. Tap the screen. Let's knock out these little gift goals. Keep doing all this stuff. Let's go. Appreciate every last one of you. Let's get the likes up to 50K. Go ahead, Till.
Okay. If I don't know which media or which news you're watching, but you can clearly see. you can clearly-
Are we talking about news, or did I ask you if you watched the footage?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so why are you worried about what news network put it up?
Okay, so I'm getting to my point. If you can clearly see that there is an ICE agent at the hood of the car, and at
Yeah, the
that
ICE
point,
agent who walked in front of the car. That's correct.
exactly. If a federal or a police authority walks in front of a vehicle, you do not run him over. If
Well,
you do, you're
no,
gonna-
they were actually instructed not to use their bodies to stop anyone from escaping, and you're especially not authorized to use lethal force in those scenarios.
Again, if a police authority is in front of my vehicle, whatever I'm allowed to or not allowed to do, I'm not
The
for the
police
gas, 'cause
authority should
I'm-
have never been in front of the vehicle to begin with, not only for his safety,
Whether the
but it
police
was just a
officers,
stupid
whether
thing
the
to
police
do.
officer,
So again,
whether
here's
the-
what we're going to
whether
do.
the police
Let's go ahead and
officers,
start
right?
talking off with, so you want to talk about the law. You said obey and behave. So let's talk about ICE agents, right? Who are beholden to an order, to policy handbooks, such as the one that ICE put out on February the 12th of 2025 under the Trump administration. A part of that directive is that you don't throw your body in front of vehicles to stop anyone, especially no one who was resisting or even trying to get away at the time. Because it wasn't a getaway. She had a report from a previous ICE agent to literally move herself from the street because she was blocking the driveway or blocking the highway. Cool, great. Secondly, even if she was trying to get away, you know what you can't do in that scenario, per ICE policy handbook, is start shooting into the vehicle. So, you want to talk about obey and behave? Let's start with the ICE agent who is trained in how to operate in these situations.
Again,
And he failed
if-
time and time again.
Again, if a police officer or any person of authority is in front of your vehicle,
If a police
whether
officer
they're-
or
again,
any
you're not letting me
authority,
answer.
well,
I'm not
see,
gonna have this
you keep
conversation.
going.
You don't want to let me
I don't
answer.
give a fuck where you go. You think I want to talk to your pissy ass right now? You think I want to talk to you pieces of shit?
Yes.
You're sitting here
Yes.
justifying the fucking death of a woman,
Yes.
talking about obey and behave when the goddamn cop couldn't even, ICE agent couldn't even obey his own
bad.
fucking policy
It's
handbook.
too bad.
So no, I don't give a shit about him being in front of a car, and then you just think that's your end all be all to just freeze up and go, okay, daddy. That's not how the fucking real world works. In the
That's
real
how it
world,
works.
there's
That's
rules,
exactly
and
how
you
it
can't
works.
expect anyone to follow the law if the
That's
very same
exactly
people
how
who are
it
supposed to
works.
enforce it don't follow it their goddamn selves.
That's exactly how it works.
Fuck
my friend.
off. Trump supporters request up in the box you the demographic of people that I want to have a conversation with. Or you may call in the number on screen on the tube side, 737-295-5321. Chaos, did you vote for Trump?
I did not, but let me say one thing. I just recently got.
Teresa, did you vote for Trump?
No.
Thank you. Bro, I don't know how you say your name.
That's it, bro.
Okay, bro, did you vote for Trump?
Hell yeah.
You a black man?
Nah.
What are you?
Caucasian.
Okay.
Wait, is that a
Alrighty.
problem?
No, who made it a problem? I just asked a simple question.
Why are you asking me if I'm black?
I'm curious.
That's kind of weird.
I'm black. I like to know if other people are black. So you got a problem
Oh.
with
I just think it's strange.
that? Okay, cool. So, do you regret your
Are you
vote?
white?
No. Do you regret your vote?
Oh. Hell no.
Okay, why is that?
Why should I regret it?
You're going to answer a question with a question, or you're going to substantiate why you voted for Trump and you're continuing support
Because the
for him?
Democratic Party is corrupt, so why would I regret my vote?
Okay, cool. The Democratic Party is corrupt. So, I want you to answer a question for me, bro.
All right, C.
If you voted for the Republican Party and Donald Trump,
Uh-huh.
and upon being asked why you did so, your very first answer is because the other side this. Is it a fair argument to make that you're a baseless voter?
How?
Simple. Because you could not substantiate why you voted for Trump without mentioning the opposing side. So you didn't vote for something, you voted against something.
Yeah, obviously.
Oh,
So who else
Got
am I
you.
supposed to vote for?
So thank you for comfortably saying that. Now that we have that understanding, I'm going to unpack what you believe about the
But who was
Democratic
I
Party.
supposed to vote for then?
Now that you've answered the question, we're going to go ahead and unpack
so
your
answer the
irrational
question.
fear
So
of Democrats.
who
Madam
was I
Vice
supposed
President
to vote
Kamala
for?
Harris. So why didn't you vote for Kamala Harris?
I just said the Democratic Party is corrupt. So if it's not the Democratic Party,
Give me an example
was
of
I supposed
corruption in
to
the
vote
Democrat
for?
Party.
well, we can go with the corruption that's going on in Minnesota.
Corruption that's going on in Minnesota. Okay.
yeah.
So in the state of Tennessee, we just had 7 farmers specifically indicted for insurance fraud of up to $35 million. We just had in the state of Texas, $14 million in gift card fraud. We just had also in the state
Gift
of
card
Texas,
fraud? How you
a
do that?
couple that did about $4.8 million in fake contracting. We just had in, was it
How you do
Tennessee
credit card
or...
fraud?
No, I mixed it up. So the farmers was in Kentucky, and then in Tennessee specifically, we had wrongful FICA billing. So people were literally ripping off the government, misproper payments when it comes to medical billing and Medicare. So sounds like across the country we have fraud. Is it Republican fraud when it's in a red state?
Bless you.
Thank you, Andy, for the joy floats. I appreciate you.
No, I'm just because how do you do credit card fraud?
I didn't say credit card fraud. You apparently
You
weren't
did
paying
say
attention.
credit
Gift
card
card.
fraud. Okay, gift card.
No,
How
he
do you
didn't.
do
He
gift
said
card?
gift card.
How do you do gift card fraud?
Doesn't matter. Let's try this again. So
no.
because
How
of
do
the
you do
fraud
gift
in
card
red
fraud?
states, is it Republican fraud? Are the Republicans fraudsters? Are the Republicans corrupt because of the examples I just gave you of red state fraud?
Well, I don't know how. Again, I don't know. You can't explain to me how you do gift
To
card.
answer your question, what happens is they trick people, typically the elderly into also old people into buying gift cards. All right. And they get them to give them the PIN for those gift cards and they use them, they drain them.
Thank you guys
That's
for the follows.
typically what happens. Also,
who did that?
they literally also they can also steal the codes from the pins from the gift cards. All right. So the numbers and the pins on the back of the gift cards is what they can do also. And then once activated, they are able to use it and drain the money.
That's crazy. I
All
didn't know you
right.
can do
Yeah,
something like
yeah,
that.
you can do it. So let's just get back to the actual
That's
point. I
really
hope
true.
that quells your curiosity.
Nah, I
Great.
mean,
Then
Now let's
please
see
do
if you're
additional
capable.
research on your own time.
Let's see if you're
Okay,
capable of
cool.
answering questions now. Are the Republicans
see.
fraudsters because of the fraud in red states?
sure, if that's what your claim is.
It's not my...
You just said it like you just. Oh, that was a question.
You mentioned Minnesota, correct?
Yeah. Correct. The
You
vice
mentioned the
president.
fraud in
Running vice
Minnesota,
president.
correct?
Running vice president. For the running vice president, correct.
There's no running vice president.
So he wasn't running for vice president?
There is no running vice
was?
president. It's
was then?
2026, my guy. When's the last time we had the presidential election?
So wait, so Tim Walz wasn't running for VP with Harris?
When did he do that?
Shit, what, 23?
You
Up to 24? Is that when he got? Oh, well, there wasn't an election, so it was up to 24.
My ashwagandha hasn't kicked in yet. Guys, best ways to support the platform is going to be the links in the bio. Hector Talks with 2 R's on Cash App, PayPal, and Venmo. If you're over on the Tube side, you may send a super chat or super sticker. Hit that follow button if you haven't already. Let's get the likes up to over 50K. Keep doing all the good things because I feel a crash out coming. And I'm trying to avoid it, but this guy is so fucking stupid. So let me go ahead and go over this with you. 2024 was a vice president and president election. which Tim Walz and Kamala Harris only had 107 days to do so. In fact, Tim Walz actually had less because he was picked a couple weeks in. There's no way we can have a running vice president in 2025 when the election ended in November of 2024. And we definitely don't have one now because it's midterms. You said 2023 and then 2024 after dancing around the fucking question to begin with. So now that we understand that, you mentioned Minnesota fraud, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tim Walz,
can you tell me? Can you tell me the name of the person who was convicted and sentenced for the Minnesota fraud?
It's still under investigation.
No, it's not. New investigations that started based off of the allegations of some stupid white boy on YouTube. Can you tell me the name of the person who was convicted?
I think he did a pretty good job.
Sure he did. Can you tell me the name of the person who was convicted?
That's why it's under investigation.
Okay, answer the question, please. Who was the name of the person, the ringleader? No, it's not under investigation. What is it? Feeding Our Future? Was it Feeding Our Future, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, Feeding Our Future, that whole thing, where they basically did fraud on the COVID funding. All right, those people have been convicted. They've been investigated, prosecuted, and convicted. All right, that is no longer under all right investigation. Okay, so there's that. No, it wasn't fast, actually, because this happened in 2020. They committed the fraud in 2020 under the Trump administration, and they were investigating in 2021 throughout 2022 under the Biden administration and brought to trial in 2022 under the Biden administration. Okay, so there's that. All right. So what it is that you're talking about is something completely different. So I'm going to ask a question for Hector. Okay. What was the name of the ringleader? What was the name of the ringleader?
That's crazy. I thought they froze those payments.
What was the name of the ringleader, sir?
Why are they still?
If you can't answer, you can do one of two things. Okay. One or two things.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
the payments,
You can admit that you do not know. Or you can leave. And if you don't know how to leave, you can turn your phone off and that will assist you.
Oh, okay, cool. So they unfroze the child care
Okay, so I guess you don't want to. Tammy, are you a Trump supporter?
I guess you don't like to answer questions.
No, fuck no.
Okay, love.
Sorry.
Just looking for Trump supporters, but thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
I didn't remove her. I didn't like the way she said, "Oh shoot." I was like, okay. No, I'm a softie, y'all. I am such a softie.
Sorry, I just heard what you said as well to the other lady. I'll drop.
Hey, hello, LEDM. Have a great night.
Trump supporters request up in the box. You're the demographic of people that I want to have a conversation with. If you're over on the tube side, you may call in the number on screen, 737-295-5321. So.
And respect Hector's boundaries.
Bro, where's your dad? Bro, where's your dad?
I sent you a request to unmute.
Thank you for the follow.
What's up? Where's my dad? I don't know where my dad is.
Okay. I think you should probably go. I think you'd be better served finding him.
Where's your dad?
One's in New York, one's in Tennessee.
Damn, you got two dads?
I got two dads.
Crazy. How does that work?
Yeah, step your game up. I'm over this.
I can't wait for the ashwagandha to kick in.
Blumpkin. Wait, didn't we fucking talk to this guy
bless
before?
you.
Thank you, Rachel, for the gifts. I appreciate you.
I don't think so.
Yeah, we did, because your name is gross.
Well, that girl fucked around and found out, didn't she?
Yeah. White men and their kinks. Why don't you regret your vote?
Because I like the way things are going.
Okay. You like ICE being justified in shooting white women who are unarmed?
She was armed with a car.
How does one arm themselves with a car?
You get in a car and you use it as a weapon.
You get in a car and you use it as a weapon. Can you give an
that makes
example
you
of
armed with
someone
the
who is
car.
charged with an armed carbery crime?
Vehicular schmomicide?
Vehicular I said give me an example of it. I'm aware of the term.
That's an example of a crime being
You gave me, you described
a vehicle being
the
used
terminology
in a crime
for a crime.
of murder.
I asked you to give me an example of said crime.
when someone intentionally uses a car.
I didn't ask you for a hypothetical
That's
to
an example.
explain the terminology. I asked you to give me an example of that crime that's actually taken place. Obviously, I know it's happened. I'm asking you to give me an example.
You want me to like give you like a real world example of someone being charged with it?
If
and
you
being
can.
convicted of it?
Yeah.
Why does that negate my point?
Who said it negates
If I
your
can
point?
give you one. Why does it negate my point?
Who says it negates your point?
Why are you going down this rabbit hole?
Well, I just want to see how prominent you think the vehicular
You're deflecting
schmama slide
from my
happens.
argument.
No, there's
You're
nothing to
deflecting
deflect
from my
from
argument.
because a vehicle wasn't a weapon in that scenario. The vehicle was just in the middle of the
when
road as she got an
car
order from one of
tires
the
are
ICE agents to
pointed-
remove herself out of the highway. Then one decided to become all gung-ho and try to get her out of the vehicle. She had 3 different reports from ICE agents before inevitably trying to turn her wheel and get out of the lane. And then one guy got trigger happy.
Do you drive away in that situation when you're being yelled at by police to get out of the car?
You followed the
Is that a
order
good
of the
idea?
ICE agent that they gave you, right? Obey the
Is
law,
that a good idea?
respect authority, right? Yes, it's a good idea because it was the orders of an ICE agent.
Well, I guess she made a bad decision that day.
Oh, well, I guess we just can't trust our agents to give proper orders, otherwise they're going to shoot you for it.
He gave a proper order. Get the fuck out of the car.
One of them. Do you know the 2 that came prior?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. So,
No.
which authority was she supposed to uphold to?
The one that told her to get the fuck out of the car.
And why?
Because he told her to.
Because he told her to. Why did he tell her to get out the car?
Doesn't matter.
No, it does. Why did he tell her to
No,
get
it
out the car?
doesn't.
It literally
It
does.
doesn't.
It literally does.
No, it
Oh, do you
doesn't.
think?
You don't get
Do
to
you think just
interrogate-
because? Do you
don't
think
get
just because
to
the cop tells you what to
interrogate a
do?
police
Hey, my
officer
guy.
from his
Hey, my guy. Hey, my guy.
orders.
I need you to answer a simple fucking question. Do you think you have to do every single thing a cop asks you to do, or do you have rights?
No, you don't have to do everything
Oh, okay, crazy. So why did she have to get out the car?
because it was a lawful order.
Because it was a lawful order. Why? What made it a lawful order?
Because
And how does
she was
that
being-
lawful order supersede the ones that she was given prior?
Because it was the last one she was given.
Okay. How do you quantify the last one being the one you're supposed to move?
How do I
do?
quantify?
Yeah. How does that work? How does that work?
Three's the last one, right?
How does that work? Why did she have to follow that one over doing what she was supposed to be doing because she was quite literally blocking traffic, according to Christy Noam?
Well, I
Why
guess
couldn't she
I
get
guess
out of
made
the
a
way?
decision. I guess she made the wrong decision that day, huh?
Okay. You're a piece
And then
of
she
shit.
drove.
Hector, you're not okay. I was gonna go over some things.
Feel free to with whoever else.
Okay, go ahead.
WAP, did you vote for Trump?
Yes.
Okay. Do you regret your vote?
No.
Why is that?
Because I would like to complete what that other guy was saying.
Feel free to.
She committed 3 felonies in a matter of that one traffic stop.
Give me one.
Blocking ICE agents.
Okay. How much of the video did you see?
I saw a bunch of it.
You saw a bunch of it. So you saw the woman, right, reverse in a spot, waving her hand to allow traffic to come through?
No, she was waving the car to come through because they were going to the right, and then she tried to ease up and stop them.
What?
At that point, that's when she committed the second felony when they told her to get out of the car.
Again, she
She was
backed
under
her
arrest
car.
then.
She's parked
She was
there.
under arrest
She
then.
waves for vehicles to come by. What
No.
you're saying is that she did it to hit one of these cars? What the fuck did you just say?
No, she was waving she was telling the car to go up, and then when he came up, then she tried to stop him.
So she
And
was
then the
telling
car
a
went-
car to pull up, and she tried
The
to
whole-
push forward to
the
stop
whole-
a car in her
She was
car.
She was blocking.
So she told the
road.
car to come up so she can block the car.
She was telling the car to. Well, she was waving the car, but
She
first
was
of all,
waving
she
at a
was
car
blocking-
so that the car can drive up and she can block the car.
Well, looks like she attempted to.
Looks like she attempted to.
Yes. Did you not see the car have to go all the way to the left? Why was she there in the first place?
Let me pull it up here. I'm just going to have this on standby. That's what I'm going to do, actually. I'm going to have this on standby. We're just going to put it on repeat for the whole fucking night.
Because one of the things, Hector, all right, because I know you're about to play it, but what I want to say is that ICE doesn't have the authority to conduct traffic stops on U.S. citizens. All right. What they can do is that if they believe that you're undocumented, then they can. All right, but they have to have a reasonable suspicion. They have to have a reasonable suspicion of
the
an
federal
immigration.
investigation.
There was no investigation going on. Per Christy Noem's own comments, her own statement, all right, they were literally in that neighborhood at that specific moment, all right, because their vehicles had got stuck in the snow, all right,
Yes.
due to inclement
Thank God for the
weather.
follows.
They weren't
Yes.
conducting any type of immigration enforcement or operations at that specific time. All right, so tell another lie.
Okay, it ain't a lie. They were there
It is a
doing
lie.
an investigation. They
It's
did
totally
get
a lie.
stuck. They were trying to block them.
They
Are
weren't
you-
doing an investigation, sir.
So you're telling
wrong.
me that she was, dude? She was there because
Sis.
she was trying to impede the officers.
She
Once
was
they
not
made
trying
the
to impede
decision,
the officers.
yes, she was. And
Nope,
then when
she
they
was going
and
home.
then when they decided that they were going to arrest her, that's when it all went bad.
ICE can't
ICE does
arrest
not have
American
the
citizens.
authority. Exactly. ICE does not
Yes,
have
they
the authority.
do.
And she also was in her
She-
neighborhood.
First
all right?
felony.
Per the people that know her, all right, she was on her block and
Yeah, where's the
apparently
car
in front of her
registered to?
home.
Where's the car registered to?
The car registered to?
Yeah,
Probably
what
the
state?
previous
What state?
state that they're probably
The
the
state of
previous
Colorado,
state
where
that
she
lived
moved
in.
from.
Yeah.
Exactly,
Okay.
because she was from Colorado. She attended school in Virginia, and she had
Has she
just
been arrested
recently
before?
moved to Minneapolis.
Irrelevant.
Has she been arrested
No,
before?
she doesn't have any criminal record. She
No,
might
she
be likely
doesn't?
has a traffic ticket, but
Oh,
her
okay.
anything that
That's
she's
a
done
lie.
previously
You're
is
lying.
irrelevant.
You're lying.
It's irrelevant.
It's
I could
irrelevant.
care less if she
Oh,
had a record
it's
or not.
irrelevant to your conversation.
It's irrelevant
but
because she wasn't engaged in a criminal activity or trying to escape
was.
for said criminal activity.
she was blocking the lane. That's why they
I'm
stopped her.
finding these edits. Eric, if you happen to have the clip, can you share it to me, please? 'Cause I
Oh,
keep
most
finding these
definitely. I
edits
got you.
here. Thank you.
Give me a moment.
Guys, continue to tap the screen. We have 691 people in the live. Let's get the likes up to over 100K. Make sure we're taking good care of Erica while she's here as well. She's going to be my co-host tonight and do her best to stop me from crashing out because this is ridiculous.
So after she
Going back and forth with people
after
who
she
A,
committed
haven't
the
seen the
first
footage,
felony-
B, have seen the footage just like Donald Trump and just saw something completely. Want to go back as far as bringing up her record as if that means that the ICE officer had a right to shoot her in the fucking face. You guys are awfully pathetic, but go ahead, pathetic person.
and after she tried to run him over, yeah, I agree.
Nope, never tried to run him over. You can substantiate that though.
No, she didn't.
Nope,
She didn't hit him.
sure didn't.
Oh, what? Well,
Where did you see that she hit him? Where did you see that she hit him?
Did you see the video from?
Sure did. Where
camel-
did you see that she hit him?
From the right?
She hit him from the
Side.
right side.
No.
The right
camera
side of
angle
what?
From the right. The camera angle from the right.
From the right of
car.
what? The vehicle?
Yes.
Let me guess. It was a little far away.
Yes.
Ah, okay. Got you. Let me help you out.
Okay.
No problem.
Show me that.
First and foremost, W's in the chat to Saigon for the $5 super chat on the tube side. If she was there to impede the officers, this jabroni is here to impede our democracy. 6,000% Saigon. W's in the chat to you. W's in the chat to you. Looks like I missed another one here. My apologies, guys. W's in the chat to Sean. What up, Sean, for the $5 super chat. Crazy me, but didn't a Republican white woman get busted for this? Last I checked, buddy. Last I checked. W's in the chat to you both. W's in the chat to you both. W's in the chat to Megan for the $15 on Cash App. Oh, this is from earlier, actually. Oopsie. 5 for Erica, but 5 for you. Patience of a saint. Okay, Erica, I owe you money. W's in the chat, Megan. W's in the chat. And W's in the chat again to Megan for the $5 Cash App. All for you. If I'm tired, I know you are. Thank you. You have no idea how fucking beat I am, Megan, but the show must go on. W's to you. And W's in the chat to Jared for the $1 Venmo. When I worked in anti-money laundering for a bank, the most fraud I found was white business owners committing PPP loan fraud or white scammers convincing people to pay them for help to get PPP loans. Yeah, there's a lot of businesses that got that and then, had it forgiven. Then there's other people who still got away with it. But, Minnesota, whatever. W's in the chat to you, Jared. W's in the chat to you, Jared.
Somalis.
Best ways to
No, he
support
didn't skedaddle.
Of course he did. Best ways to support the platform is going to be the links in the bio. Hector Talks with 2 R's on Cash App and Venmo, and on PayPal, Hector Pal with 2 O's and 2 R's. If I let this guy up, Erica, I'm going to let you do it.
Oh, what?
Or if you're over on the tube side, you may send a super chat. Thank you guys for the follows. Why is my alerts not working? Oh,
I'm hungry.
He didn't even load up. What are you going to eat?
Who was it?
The dude I dropped, the first dude I dropped.
Oh, Bubba said he wants pasta, so it's pasta.
Big W's, big W's. Y'all, so this is what I was going to pull up from Bitch Boy Who Ran. This is what I was going to pull up for Bitch Boy Who Ran. And we went over this yesterday in our Fun and Fact show, which if you're not watching the Fun and Fact show, what are you doing with your life? We are live every single Wednesday at 1:30 p.m. CST with Erica. We go over the news and none of this contentious shit. So let's go ahead and go.
And we're
down.
gonna semi-dress up. We're gonna semi-dress up next week because it's the 10th episode, so we gotta celebrate.
It is the 10th episode. Hold on. Why is my things acting up? So I do my best to
Hector's
avoid...
gonna wear a dickie.
What?
A dickie.
I don't know what that is.
A dickie is like a little, it makes you look like you have on something fancy, like it's almost like a mock turtleneck type of thing. It looks fancy, but it's not the whole thing. It's called a dickie.
Turn off Rebecca for a second. So let's go down Truth Social Lane and let's go look at Donald Trump's posts about this incident.
John.
So I actually don't care to go over all the nonsense that he actually said in it. I just want you guys to watch the video. This is the 13-second clip that person was most likely referencing that Donald Trump posted. Okay? In fact, let me make sure you guys can see it clear. I'm going to zoom in. Because I want you guys to see as much as you possibly can. That should be big enough. Now pay very close attention. This figure here, can you guys see my cursor? I don't know if you can see my mouse, but you'll see the silver SUV right over there and then the other one driving. You'll see that figure, that blurrish figure right there. Okay, then you start to see the vehicle emerge a little bit. See that? See the vehicle? See the vehicle emerging with the blur? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It's almost as if he is beside the vehicle and you see no impact whatsoever, no pushback, no fumbling. Okay? Even in this blurry ass figure here, you can clearly tell he was never hit. But we'll keep going. And you can still see that figure remain in the exact same position as the car is now about past his first leg. And then he starts to back up there, which we know why, because he started firing into the fucking car. Vigo drives off. You see him standing right there perfectly fine. Just in case you missed it, let's go back. Bam! Hold up and go back far enough. Oh my God, why is it doing this? Boop! There's he! Right there. Doing just fine. Standing tall. No injuries. So, riddle me this, chat. You want to tell me that the President of the United States is so blind, so incompetent, that he would post this video knowing damn well it doesn't prove the shit that he was saying in said post. Is that where we're going with? Because here's the problem. This is one of the issues I actually have with the excuse we use when it comes to him and Trump supporters when we say that they're stupid. I don't think they're as stupid as we say they are. I think they're worse than stupid, because stupid you can make an excuse for. I think they are willfully, deliberately harmful, indefensible, deplorable. That's what I think. Stupid is an excuse, and I'm tired of hearing it. These people are doing this shit on purpose. He knows damn well that ICE officer is fine. But then, never mind. We may have a special doctor, just like with his ear, right? We may have a special doctor soon that puts out a tweet and confirms that he's fine. We'll never actually see the doctor's report. We may see him walking around with a pad on his fucking knee for the next couple of weeks. That's how this administration does it. That's how they do it. It's really ridiculous what's happening in this fucking country right now. Absolutely ridiculous. And then, I spent the last 6 hours making a video on this scenario because, fun fact, we have a party. Those of you unfamiliar with the oversight on, why am I blanking on it right now? The Committee on Oversight and Government Reform. And there's a subcommittee of it, which is for federal law enforcement. Those of you who didn't know this, these committees can subpoena departments like police agencies, DHS, ISO, and so forth. And there was a vote put up yesterday to subpoena DHS and have Kristi Noem come testify on the floor about the actions of that day. And they were supposed to release all records and footage of the events that are leading up to and dealing with Renee Nicole Good's death. And you know what Republicans did? They said no. Yes, fun fact. The video's on my profile. Shit, I meant to pin my Megan Bow one. I forgot. Republicans voted against accountability. Go figure. Anyway, keep tapping the screen. WCU guys for getting us over 100,000 likes. We have 650 people in here. Continue to do all the good things. Shyler, not my camera doing it. Shyler, did you vote for Trump?
Yes.
Wonderful. Do you regret your vote?
Not as of right now. No, I mean I want any president, whether I voted for them or not, to do well in office. But as of right now,
I don't know if that has to do with regret.
What'd you say?
I don't know if that has to do with regret.
Yeah, what that
I
mean?
want all presidents to do well.
What does that have to do with regretting your vote?
I just said that as of right now, I don't regret it, and then I said the second phrase.
Okay, great. So, random. You want all presidents to do well. No shit, Sherlock, because if they fail, we're all cooked. So why don't you regret your vote for Trump?
Oh, I mean, I just want to see how the rest of his term plays out.
You don't regret your vote for Trump because you want to see how his term plays out?
Is this real?
Only what else would it be? Fake?
It's very confusing though. He's done a lot. I said it's very confusing because he's done a lot that's actually caused harm to people throughout the last year.
I'm not saying that there are not things that I would not critique about Trump. I think that would be asinine.
So what is it that you're still supporting?
I think it would be asinine for me to say that just because I voted for him, we're now a year in. And for me to say there's nothing that I would ever criticize him on, that would be dumb.
Okay, I understand that. Hector, just deal with the camera. I got this part. Okay, so here's what I'm trying to understand. All right, because you're arguing something that neither Hector nor I have said. Okay. So my question for you would be: I'm definitely trying to, but you got to stop talking. Okay, I'm trying. So my question for you would be is what is it, all right, outside of him being the president, because that can't be the end all be all of your support for him at this moment. What else are you supporting? Like, what is he doing as the president?
Like, do you want me to talk about like what he signed into law, whether it be the Veterans Compensation?
It's up to you. I've asked you the question. You interpret it how you will, and then you answer it.
Act, the Support for Patients and Communities Reauthorization Act. Like, are we talking about? Do you want me to go through like what he signed into law since he's been in power? Do you want me to talk about
what he signed into law?
So the basis of your argument is Congress?
Wait, presidents sign things into law that are passed by Congress. Correct?
And can you give me an example of a president who vetoed a bill such as protecting veterans, protecting dogs? Can you give me an example of that? Because that would be, I don't know, presidential suicide.
Wait, hold up. I listed like 3 other things.
I'm aware of the things that you listed. Again, you talked about things he signed into law in Congress. Congress did the brunt of that work. I don't remember any of those bills specifically being sponsored, co-sponsored, or spearheaded by him.
Schoolhouse Rock. We have 3 branches of government, right? Congress, legislature.
Here's what's going to happen, because I know exactly how the fuck Congress works, stupid.
Okay, so then why did you
say the president signs it into law. So if you listen closely to the words, oh, so now you understand. Well, since you want to talk to me like I don't, I'm going to give you the same fucking energy. Fun fact, the President of the United States signs bills into law. You know who works on them all the way up into the executive branch for him to sign it? Congress, congressmen, congresswomen. And that's why I said what I said. The basis of your argument, the basis of your argument was the president signed. What the fuck is going on with my camera?
Hey, Shyler, like, let's level set.
Erica, this
Hold
is
on, let's
so
level
bizarre.
set. Let's level set, okay? We're here. Let's get right here.
Yeah, I got you. It's just so bizarre that Hector would say
Hold
it
on.
like that.
Good. Googly moogly. Okay, so. All right, Hector's camera is back. All right. Hector was asking about us.
Did you figure out technology yet, Hector?
I'm gonna need you to calm down. Like, you're really doing too much.
I mean,
like, you're
really
just doing the
calm.
most.
But Hector's crashing out over what?
He's not
Because the
crashing
president
out.
signed bills into law, and I listed 3 of them.
No, the
Like, what are
point
we
here.
arguing about here?
Thank you guys for knocking out the gift.
Go
Go,
ahead,
appreciate
sir.
you.
Go on with your point. I'm listening.
Erica was talking to you, my guy.
Since you seem to know so much.
Erica was talking to you, my guy.
Yeah, no, you were talking to me. You fucked up your camera. Then Erica was like, "Hey, Shyler, calm
I didn't
down."
touch anything.
You were talking.
I didn't touch anything.
So, okay.
Yeah, go ahead, Erica.
So you said that you're still supporting it for certain bills that Donald Trump has signed into place. All right. Are these the bills that have happened within the last?
I never said it. I never said that.
You said I can talk about.
I didn't say I support
you
him
listed
because
3 things.
of the 3 things that I listed. I never said that.
You said we can talk about the such and such bill, the such and such, and the such and such.
Erica,
you literally said that.
Thank you, Natty.
What I said was, well, I would want any president to do well. And then you asked me to list examples.
No.
You got too much dip on your motherfucking chip. Because here's the thing. All right, we literally moved past that part.
Erica, are you stupid, slow, or dumb? Which one is it?
We moved past that part. We literally moved past that part, and you listed 3 different bills that Donald Trump did, and I'm only asking you to just restate them so that I may look into them and actually have a conversation with you about them. But you're literally here just crashing out for no reason whatsoever. And I want it to make sense. Are you? You're not well.
You haven't substantiated anything. You are a retarded.
There's nothing to be substantiated. Oh, listen, he really wanted to slur. Turn your camera. Oh, you had to drop him because he said the word.
I didn't even do it.
Oh. I was gonna say, turn your camera on. I know you want to. I know you want to be a bitch, but I'm a bigger bitch. Okay, all right. I know you want to be a black woman, but I am a black woman. Like, what are we doing here?
Tap the screen, y'all. Tap the screen.
What are we doing? That was weird. That was so weird. I just really wanted to know, like, what the heck was it? What were the name of the bills? That's it.
W's definitely hit request by accident. Sorry.
Got you. Drop down, please. Thank you. W's in the chat to Sean Green for the $10 super chat. I'm an old military officer. I saw this from 3 different angles. There's literally like 9 or 11 out now. It was murder. Yeah, I can say it. Shut the fuck up already. You have no investment in defending this shit. What is wrong with you fucks? That's a great question, Sean. I'll get back to you when I find out. W's in the chat to Sean. W's in the chat to Sean. I just find it funny that we just kept having to ask the same goddamn question over and over and over and over again, and it took them forever to finally answer it. And then they said, oh, well, I want every president to do well. I was like, can you give me an example why you support him? He then proceeded to go over bills that the president signed into law. And I said, the best you have is Congress. And then they said, well, let me take you back to Schoolhouse Rock. I'm not the nigga who apparently needed to learn about Schoolhouse Rock. I understood the assignment.
He is.
Wish you the best.
What are we doing?
Actually, no, I don't. Hope you rot in hell.
Slurs, please.
I do what I want. Hey, Magala, you vote for Trump?
Yep.
Okay. Do you regret your vote?
Nope.
Why is that?
I just got a question for you. Are you a Somali?
Why don't you regret your vote for Trump?
I'm gonna crash out. That's what I'm gonna do.
because he acknowledges corruption and does something about it.
Can you tell me what corruption that he acknowledged and did something
the
about?
latest thing he just did was he took the vaccine schedule on children and reduced it from like 70 shots to like less than 40. So that's a start.
There was no 70-shot mandate of vaccines before Donald Trump.
So that's another thing that came up with the most.
There was no 70-shot mandate before Donald Trump. And that's not corruption.
You gotta look up.
Give me an example of corruption. Can you give me an example of corruption that he exposed and did something about, according to you? No, it wasn't. Nope, it wasn't, because you could have opted out of it and there was never any mandate. Here's what's gonna happen, because I'm really not in the fucking mood for people who just want to dance around my fucking questions and bring up a bunch of bullshit and ramble. You ask a very specific question, which you were enthusiastic about answering until you realize you have a comprehension problem. So go ahead and give me an example of fraud or waste that he exposed and is doing something about. Because it's not 70 vaccines.
If you want to sweep that under the rug, then the Somali pirates in Minnesota, he stopped federal funding for that.
The Somali pirates in Minnesota. What gang is that? What name is that?
They got that little. What is what?
What gang is that?
I don't know, but there's something going on with Ilhan Omar, and he publicly berates her and lambasts.
What the fuck do you mean there's something going on with Ilhan Omar? What does that mean?
She's obviously.
Oh, is Ilhan Omar a Somali pirate? Is Ilhan Omar the one who was doing fraud in Minnesota?
She's part of it, and Tim Walz is part of it.
Got you. So okay. So let's clarify this. Ilhan Omar is a Somali pirate, right?
Stay off camera.
Got you. How did a Somali pirate get into Congress?
I don't know. They're pretty good at what they do,
Okay,
man.
so you want to tell me a Somali pirate is currently sitting on our Congress, and your president, the one who's takes care of criminals and eliminates waste, fraud, and abuse, he's just allowing this to happen?
No, he berated her and denounced.
So you're the president of the United States understands that there's a Somali pirate in our Congress weaponizing fraud in the state of Minnesota alongside Tim Walz, and your president is just making Truth Social posts about it.
I don't think it's.
Okay.
I don't think it's.
So, fun fact: you're a stupid fuck. That was just an example of how much of a bitch-ass president that you have. If we know of this widespread fraud, and the best he can do is type up on his keyboard until 4 in the goddamn morning. Torn, did you vote for Trump?
Hell no.
Okay.
I just wanted to say, I don't know.
Trump supporters request up in the box. You're the demographic of people that I want to have a conversation with. If you're over on the tube side, you'll be calling the number on screen, 737-295-5321. Guys, WCU for getting us over 100K likes. Let's get it up to 200K. There's 622 of you in here. Double tap that screen till the heart bar gets full. Consider hitting the follow button if you're not following me. We are live every single Saturday at 3 p.m. CST and randomly throughout the week. I promise you, I'm typically more chill than this, but it's been a fucking day. Erica.
Huh?
You want to talk to this guy?
Who is this?
Just a guy.
Hector, why did you run like a little bitch earlier?
Hi, country. Hi, country united together.
Wait, I'm first talking to
you're
Hector.
a Trump supporter?
I'm talking to Hector first.
Are you a Trump supporter?
Hector, why did you run like a little bitch?
But are you a Trump supporter?
Oh, yes.
You are? Okay. All right. Fantastic.
Hector's too scared to talk to me.
Okay. Sure he is, buddy.
He's
all right.
a little bitch.
Okay. So then don't you be afraid to talk to me.
Quivering in my boots.
Oh, I know, right?
You ran like a little bitch.
I sure did, man.
When you can't debate, you run.
I turned into the running man, speed racer shit. Go ahead, Erica.
Yep. When you can't win, you run like a little bitch. Us Trumpers don't do that. We don't run from nobody.
That's a damn lie. You know how many times I got to hit the skedaddle button?
I didn't run away.
It's crazy. Wicked work.
Hector
All right, you will,
like
though. Don't worry, you will. You
Hector
will.
ran like a
It's
little
okay.
bitch.
You will.
No, notice how he's running from the conversation.
I know, right? You like, hey, how about you run into the conversation and start running away from it?
Hector didn't want to have one earlier.
Right.
Little
so
Hector
you're a
didn't
Trump
want to have
supporter.
one.
Do you regret your vote? Yes or no?
Not at all.
Okay.
How do
Why
you
do
get
you
a
not regret
violation
your vote?
already? Well, how do you get a
Because he kept saying the
violation
B
already?
word. Screenshot that, by the way. Screenshot it so that way, all right, he can't try to claim that you did something that you didn't do.
Oh, I have it right here. I have it right here. I'll put it up for you. No problem. I'll put it up for you. TikTok said you had to go. TikTok said you had to go, and now we have a restriction. I will never
Yeah, you got
understand.
visibility.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, guys, you gotta do all of the good things. Like tell people to do all of the good things.
Oh, I'm actually glad this person called back. Let's get to it. Oh.
Call from.
Come back with your real name. Did you hear that, Erica? Bro said Charlie Kirk. Come back with your real name. What are you doing? Now I'm trying to put this is what you got, Mr. Country. This right here. TikTok said you had to go, boss. And I'm sure glad that they did. Trump supporters request up in the box. You're the demographic of people that I want to have a conversation with. Or you may call in the number on screen. That's going to be 737-295-5321. That's 737-295-5321.
Call from.
Yo, Daddy.
TJ, you vote for Trump?
What?
TJ, you vote for Trump?
Yes.
You want to have a conversation? Or you want to yell? Which one? I'll let you choose.
I'd like to. You may ask me a question.
Do you want to have a conversation? Do you want to yell?
A conversation.
Thank you.
You may ask a question
Simple
first.
answer. Great. Do you regret your vote for Trump?
No.
Why is that?
I believe from that he is like. I don't really know how to explain it, but can you just give me a second to like process my thoughts real quick?
Sure. Meantime, between time, guys, hit that follow button if you're not following me. We were live every Saturday at 3 p.m. CST and randomly throughout the week. Also, make sure, Jesus, that we're taking care of Erica. Okay, apparently I have a number to block. Make sure we're taking very good care of Erica while we're here. She will be my co-host for the night until she gets tired. I greatly appreciate every last one of you. How many coins does she have? I think we can get those coins up. Oh, we can absolutely get those coins up.
I'm just waiting for pasta.
What's that question?
So,
One more time?
TJ, why do you not regret your vote?
The camera again, bro.
I do not regret my vote because I do stand with his policies, and I do not like the allowing of illegal immigrants to come into our country.
I'm so sorry. So I'm so sorry. So you say you don't like undocumented people coming into our country, is what you said. Okay. Why do you say that?
Because I believe
I can barely
it is-
hear him, by the way.
Yeah, he's very low.
Hold on, wait, sorry. Let me. It might be because of my AirPods. That better?
Yes,
No, you sound
a little bit.
sane.
It was a little bit for
Actor, I
me.
guess.
This better?
Yes. Sure.
Okay. Yes, I do agree with that, and I do not believe it is safe to America to like not have people, like kind of like documented in their system. It's not really safe because you should know who's in your country, just like how like a school should know who their students are.
Thank you, Ross. How old are you, by
Okay.
the way? How old are you, TJ?
16.
Boy, if you don't go do your homework and eat some broccoli and take a nap, go to sleep. It's late.
Why the fuck are 16-year-olds
Wanting to support Donald Trump. It's pretty fucking weird.
on TikTok trying to debate politics? What the?
Exactly.
What the
What
fuck?
are we doing?
You should be listening and then going and talking to your daddy Trump parents about it. Please. Jesus. Oh, pretty sure I ran half of them off. I don't give a fuck. Y'all, I don't know. I've been listening to the commentary all day from their base and watching them just bend themselves into the craziest amounts of pretzels to defend the actions. I've been watching the average Trump supporter act like they actually watched the video footage, or better yet, the ones that would show the proper angles. It seems like the majority of them haven't. From everything I've heard, from everything I've seen, they just haven't. But they have a lot of mouth. They have a lot of audacity. And it just, I can't stand stupid arrogance. The way they come up on this panel, you would think they're the bee's knees. You would think that these guys know what they're talking about, but they don't. They really don't. A lot of them don't know their name. They want to bring up this thing, oh, but what about her plates? What about her plates? Yeah, that's what happens when you move.
That's what happens when you move. Yeah, like, what are we doing?
I had before I moved out to Texas, I still had a Kentucky license for years. Like, I still had stuff shipped to addresses in Tennessee where I was raised.
I was forced to get an Arizona driver's license. Arizona tags. And the reason why is because the neighbor that I had at the time actually worked for the MVD. Is it MVD? It's MVD, yeah. They worked for the MVD here in Arizona. And so they was being a mark-ass trick. Mark-ass buster.
The mark-ass trick.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. How in the world you gonna add a video and then not let me pause it? The fuck?
They can do is that... Why can't you stop it?
I literally can't. My play pause button isn't working.
Oh, wow. Tap the screen, y'all. Believe that you're undocumented.
What is that?
Then they can. Right, but they have to have a reasonable suspicion.
What does that sound?
Are you watching my YouTube?
No. I don't even know what's happening right now.
It is you somewhere.
Oh, apparently it was over here. Oh my god.
It's you somewhere.
Bro, there's so many things happening on my screen right now. My computer has been acting. I had to force restart my computer because it was just frozen. Then I had to restart it again because it wasn't properly loading up everything. It's been a day. It's been a day.
What a day.
Empty cases. Trump supporters request
Hector,
up in the
I'm
box.
not gonna hold you. I'm gonna copy your style on how you do your layout for YouTube. Shit's kind of awesome. Not gonna hold you.
Oh, yeah. I just keep the black screen up there and I use that for my sticker, and then from there, everything's on the other side. I actually want to move the chat somewhere because it's kind of blocking me a little bit when it's longer. But
I kind of like the chat being over the face though. It's pretty cool. Trump supporters, get in the box. Request up. All right, let's have a conversation. Trump supporters.
Where these ICE PPUs are going to continue to escalate. Oh, yeah. Don't we have 2 more people shot in Portland? If I'm not mistaken.
Yes, we do. Mm-hmm.
So, how far is it going to go?
2 more people have been shot. They unalived a woman yesterday. Bubba, shush. They unalive an American citizen yesterday. She's not the first person to unalive by ICE. But I mean, in the way in which it happened is very, very concerning. But Hector, do you recall, like, during the election cycle in 2024, we were literally telling people that Donald Trump was going to use the government and the military against American citizens, and we were told that we were fear-mongering?
I mean, he quite literally said verbatim that he was going to weaponize the government against his political opponents. Maybe not verbatim, but yeah. Exactly. He talked about the enemy within. He talked about Biden-Harris. Now they attacked him, that this was going to be a retribution tour. And you guys went, that's exactly what we want, because that's exactly what the government is weaponized for. We don't like when the government was allegedly weaponized against us because we wanted to be Christians who impose our authoritarian rule on other people's lives. But we're going to love voting Donald Trump in when you push it back on everyone else.
Yep. That part.
Make it make sense.
That part. There is the friggin' hypocrisy of it all Always and forever. All right. And that's why I don't understand why people take anything that they say as truth. All right. They're literally always lying to us and doing the opposite of what it is that they say that they're going to do. Every single time.
Without
Every single
fail.
time. Like, I think, without fail, and I think that the president of Colombia should be extremely concerned. He should be concerned. And the reason why I think that that man should be concerned is because Donald Trump is trying to get in his good graces. All right. And I don't fucking trust it. I don't trust it one bit whatsoever. Did you see the True Social post where Trump said he can't wait to meet with him it's going to take place at the White House?
Did he say that? I didn't know that one.
Yeah, he said that. He said that if not last night, then this morning.
Oh my goodness. I don't know how many people know about the $1.5 trillion DOD increase that he wants.
Oh yeah, because $1 trillion just isn't enough, guys.
Fun
$1
fact.
trillion is totes not enough.
We already set the record under his administration. I think we set the record. I think it's been the highest DOD budget that we've had so far. And
we have.
Within 72 hours of us going to Venezuela and scooping up their recognized leader, Donald Trump decides to go, you know what, I think we need a bigger budget. And you guys go,
Wants
yeah,
to
I
add
agree.
on $500 billion. Fucking crazy.
Call from
Mike.
Mike, I am so glad that you finally decided to not be a bitch and give your name. Did you vote for Trump?
I voted for Trump 3 times, sir.
3 times. You guys say that so passionately.
Wicked work.
Well, people get passionate about politics. It's not surprising.
Yeah. So, why'd you vote for him 3 times?
Because he saved this country, and he's the best president we ever had since Abraham Lincoln.
What did he save this country from?
He saved it from the Democrats that have been captured by socialists. He saved it from the administrative state, the unelected, bureaucratic administrative state that enforces law that hasn't been passed by Congress.
What law is
He
that?
saved this country from a lot of stuff.
What law is that?
Huh?
What law is that? You said there was this unelected bureaucratic state that kept trying to
There
pass
is.
laws. What law?
There's
This guy's
do
stupid.
you know how many the 3-letter agencies are? There's like 400. The EPA has been given the power of law, and they haven't been elected. And except now they've all been fired and dismantled to reinstitute freedom.
Who started the EPA?
All right.
Who started the EPA?
Who started the EPA? Hell if I know.
Well, if you know. You like Nixon?
Yeah. Do I like Nixon? Nixon is a misunderstood person.
Yeah. I think he's very misunderstood because I think someone who came up here crying about the EPA should have known that he's the one who started it.
What's the point of that? Just
The
because
point
Nixon
of that was
started
to
the
show that
EPA, that means it's
Nixon
great?
started the EPA, and apparently Nixon would be a part of this. I guess he would have been elected, however you define that. Elected bureaucratic mess, who then started the unelected bureaucratic mess. But the elected guy started the bureaucratic mess, so then that would make it government. That would make it electoral. I don't know. Just a thought.
Just a thought. I suggest you don't think so much. You're not very good at it.
Oh. Says the guy who came up here crying about the EPA, he didn't know who started it. And then you proceeded to say that Nixon was misunderstood, and you would be the example of that misunderstanding.
Nixon did a lot of good stuff for the country, and he kind of got screwed.
I'm sure.
I mean,
So let's get back to your unelected bureaucratic mess, because one of the departments that you mentioned, the EPA, was very much elected or sponsored by an elected president. Can you give me another example of this unelected bureaucratic mess?
You could name any of the. How about the ATF?
What about the ATF?
They suck.
By what metrics do they suck?
Well, see, in America, we have something called the Second Amendment, and they just circumvent that just because they make up rules and enforce them as law.
How does the ATF circumvent the Second Amendment?
How?
Mm-hmm.
By banning firearms to free American people.
By banning firearms to free American people.
That's right.
Do you think you should be allowed to own any firearm that you want?
I do.
Okay. Do you think you should be allowed to own grenade launchers?
Sure.
Tanks?
This is America. Tanks?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why?
Why shouldn't I? I'm an American. It's guaranteed in the Constitution that I have the right to keep and bear arms, and
Even a
nobody
tank.
has the right to tell me what kind of arms they are.
Even a tank.
Even a tank, or
So-
a machine gun, or a flamethrower, name it.
Do you think that the United States has a mental health problem and not a gun problem?
The United States does have a mental health problem. They shut down all
So
the
the answer
insane
would have been
asylums.
yes. That's quite literally. Okay, great. So now that you understand, or you agree, or you believe that the United States has a mental health problem, under your worldview, you think, despite the United States having a mental health problem, that these same mentally insane people should be allowed to have tanks, right?
I think American people should be able to have tanks, and if somebody's
Yeah, the
mentally
insane ones too.
insane,
Yeah.
then they should be locked up in an insane asylum if they're criminally insane.
I mean, we can lock them up with a tank in there too.
You're not even having an honest. That's not
Oh,
an
I am
honest
dead
answer.
fucking serious. I am dead fucking serious.
I'm sure
Why
you are, but
shouldn't a mentally insane person have a tank? Why would the ATF try to take away weapons of their choice, because they're the one determining what's bad, what's good, right? Why would the ATF decide who and who cannot have these weapons of mass destruction?
Well, if they've been locked up in an insane asylum for a criminal act, they can't have a tank inside of an insane cell, can they?
Who defines a criminal act?
Who defines a criminal act? The U.S. law.
The U.S. law? That's a fucking
If you
unelected
break
bureaucratic
the
mess.
law, you go to prison.
That's the problem, bro. U.S. law is just getting in the way of everything. Why do we need these fucking U.S. law? Why do we need these 5-letter agencies trying to tell us what we can and can't own, trying to tell us what we can and can't do? That's the whole problem. Get rid of it. Give everybody
Get rid
tanks.
of all the law and just have anarchy?
Yeah, man. What are we doing?
Anarchy. That's
Erica,
you're
I'm
honestly
gonna
advocating that
drop
we
you.
get
Let me
rid of
back
all
up.
laws, abolish all the police, and have anarchy.
Well, apparently the problem is these 3-letter agencies, right? The ones who just keep telling us what we can and can't do. So I'm just following your logic. Get rid of them.
I didn't say we should get rid of all of them.
Oh, so you just have select ones you think we should get rid of based off of what you want to own, which is apparently a tank. Okay,
Right.
fine. We can get back to that one. So I want you to have a tank. The ATF doesn't need to exist. And anybody and their mama should be allowed to have these weapons of mass destruction.
If they haven't been judged to be a criminal, if they're a criminal, they should be in prison. If they're not, if they're law-abiding citizens, leave them the fuck alone.
Okay. So I got a question for you. How many, let's say, grocery store or mall shootings were committed by criminals?
You mean like people with priors or people who escaped prison?
Well, you would be a criminal if you had a prior, correct?
You'd be an ex-criminal, I suppose.
Okay. So then that would be a criminal record that you would have. That's how I would be defining criminal. So how many of these grocery store shooters or mall people, right? How many of them were criminals?
Well, That's not an honest question. How
It
many?
is an honest question. If you don't know, you don't know.
Okay, I don't know.
Fantastic. So, not a lot. Oftentimes, some of these people just lose their minds, right? And they just go in, they want to cause harm, they were bullied, they didn't get their pee-pee touched, all kind of different things. And they just go into these grocery stores and they go into these malls, they go into schools, and they light them up. So, here we are.
So,
because you kept talking about criminals shouldn't be allowed to have certain weapons, but then the weapons don't make the criminal, right? But the person would utilize said weapon, and then now you want tanks to go in their hands.
What about cars? Why don't we make cars illegal because people run other people over?
That's funny that you mentioned cars. Do we register and license cars? Not license cars. Register and insure cars.
You do need a yes.
Got you. So we license cars. No, you get a license to drive a car. You have to have your car registered yearly, mind you. You would pay a registration tax on said car. You have to have insurance on said car for any emergencies. So it's almost as if cars are heavily regulated, but you want people to have tanks.
What's wrong with people having tanks? You think so? It's okay that cars are heavily regulated. It's okay that in California they can't.
Do you know how we got to the point to where cars began to be heavily regulated?
Yeah, Democrats. They like to make a law for everything.
Got you.
Got you.
When
I was a
Do you
kid,
think
we
the
rode in the
world
car
was
with no
better
seatbelt all the
before
time.
car insurance?
Huh?
Do you think the world was better before car insurance?
I do.
You do. So, tell me, before car insurance became a thing, what happened when you ran headfirst into a biker?
Well, if I ran headfirst into a biker, what happens?
I'm asking you.
Biker gets ran over, I suppose.
And then what?
And then he sues, and it's settled in a court of law.
He sues you. Let's say he sued you for $15K, and you have $2 in your bank account. What happens then?
Then they garnish your paycheck, and he gets his money.
Okay. So you have $2 in your name. They'll garnish your paycheck. This is so fucking stupid.
Right.
You make let's say 100 a week. You need 84 to survive. Per garnishing laws, they can only take so much from you, especially when you don't have it, right? So you make $100 a week. They garnish 84. You can only have 3 to spare, and you have to pay $15,000 fucking dollars. You will literally die before that man gets his money back.
Not necessarily.
Meanwhile, he could be the breadwinner of the home. You injured him. He has to go to the hospital. Someone has to take care of that bill. And now his family is home, starving, because they don't have their breadwinner there. And you think your $84 or $100 a week check that only given 3 is justifiable in a world without insurance.
Right.
I have a delay. I'm going to drop. I'll be right back.
I mean, what else is he going to pay for it with unicorn farts and good intentions?
W's in the chat to Shauna for the $10 Venmo. The MAGA idiots defending what happened yesterday are revealing exactly who they are. People who would gladly trade their freedom for a dictatorship as long as the boot is on someone else's neck. Fuck every single one of them. I don't disagree, Shauna, in the slightest. W's in the chat to you. W's
Shout out to Shauna.
To you. Guys, best ways to support the platform is going to be the links in the bio. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. Also, make sure we're taking very good care of Erica as well. Hector talks on most of the platforms outside of PayPal. Let me double check, make sure I didn't miss anything here. I sure didn't. Fantastic. Continue to do all the good things. We're over 200,000 likes. Look at the likes of the 300K. There's 470 of you watching here for some reason. Let's keep these conversations going. So, I don't remember what your name is. I don't care. I don't think you realize, like, the things that's been coming out your mouth. have been so outrageously stupid that I legitimately don't know what to do with this conversation. Like, I don't know who to call, who you need to get recommended
Well,
to,
I'll
if you
ask
need
you
to
a
go back to the
question,
second
Dan.
grade. Like, I don't know what to do with
President
this.
Trump has 3 more years left in his term. After he's gone, what are you going to do for a living? Who are you going to talk shit about on your little show?
Oh, I see. You fundamentally misunderstand this platform. Got you. Let me help you out. So, fun fact, politics existed before Donald Trump, and they will exist long after he's gone.
That's true. I'll give you that.
Yeah. Why do you guys believe that we start these platforms just to talk shit about Trump?
Because you hate him because you're deranged, because you're a cult.
I hate him because I'm deranged. Okay. Let's play Who's More Deranged. Okay? Tit for tat. What do you think?
Brainwashed.
Let's go. Tit for tat. Let's do it. So, one of the reasons that I hate Donald Trump is because yesterday a white woman was shot in the face by an ICE officer. And Donald Trump went straight to Truth Social with several different angles out and about of the footage, right, of the incident that took place. But he went on Truth Social and he lied his ass off about who she was, what was happening at the event, and went as far as to put a video up, a super blurry, far away video that I was still able to look at and tell that this officer wasn't hit. But he posted this video to prove his claim to his base that doesn't have, I don't know, IQ above room temperature. He posted this video to say that she ran him over, even though you can clearly see in said video that she didn't.
She hit him. She hit his leg. She hit him with the car. It's on video. She
literally
hit his
not.
leg.
It's quite literally not. Again,
see, that's where,
or better yet, let's do this. I'm
going
going to continue to play your deranged game. No problem, no problem. I'm going to continue to play your deranged game. So if she hit his leg, why didn't Donald Trump post the video of her hitting his leg?
The video is out there. I've seen it
No.
myself.
Why didn't the president of the United States, who made such claims and supported such claims, post the video of his leg getting hit?
He's not a news reporter.
He's not a news reporter. That's so fascinating you said that, because he's making posts as if he is. So now he's not a news reporter. So now the post that he's making is just whatever. So where do you think he gets these posts from? What do you think he watches?
What do I think? Well, he has the U.S. intelligence apparatus, the Justice Department, the FBI to give him pretty sound advice.
So some of this quote unquote sound advice, you would say, because they're his departments, DHS, the FBI, so on and so forth. Do you think some of that sound advice would come with video footage of maybe the woman hitting his legs so that he can post this to the people who are doubting him?
There's video footage. You can deny it all you want, but
so Donald
it's
Trump.
on the internet.
So there's video footage, but the president of the United States couldn't post it.
I'm not. Maybe he didn't post it, but it's out there because I've seen it.
Okay, you've seen it, but the president of the United States hasn't. So you voted for a guy who is so stupid that he couldn't find this easily available information that you did of her hitting his leg.
He doesn't need to dance and jump through hoops to prove.
Dance and jump
to
through. No. You said he owns the departments. You said the department send him the information.
Talking to a YouTube caller.
They did. If the Justice Department
So the
decided
Justice
that the
Department
man,
sent him the information, but he couldn't post it.
he doesn't need to post it.
But he posted something. No. The reason why that doesn't work because he posted something. So I'm going to need you to make up your mind here. Which one is it? Did he have the information and choose to post the video just to throw people off, which would be questionable? Or does he not have it because it doesn't exist, and he's trying to tell people like you that it does, and then people like you go find AI videos or videos that you never actually fucking watch to substantiate this point?
AI video. You're still operating from the false premise that there isn't a video of her hitting his leg and knocking him out of the way.
Yes,
There's
I am operating on the undeniable premise that there's not a single video on the face of the earth right now that is indoctored that that woman hit his leg. In fact, let's play a game. You got $50 because I got $50.
Is it called bullshit? Your game?
I got $50 with your name on it if you can pull this video up for me. How about that?
Pull the video up for you?
Yeah. So check this out. I clearly have the setup here to stream it. I have 507 people over on the TikTok side, and on the Tube side, I don't even know. I'm not even looking. 50. Okay, so we got 550 people in here. 550 people. Listen to me right now. I'm going to pay the caller. I don't remember his name. No one cares anymore. 508. Oh, we got people. So you can't see this? Actually, yes, you can. We have the TikTok chat over there. So you can look in the chat and you can see people in the chat now adding on to the bet. So 508 according to Thickless right there. So there's $508 with your name. No, I said 50. I'm tripping now. Wait, hold on. What the fuck did you say, Thick? He said 508. Okay, so Thick got 500. Got you. I got the 50. Thick's got 458 actually. $508 with your name on it. If you can provide the video of the ICE officers getting hit by the car. That sound good?
Easy.
Sounds easy, bro.
That sounds
Let's
good.
go. Let's go. So how much time do you
Take out your phone. Take out your phone and go to Google and Google Fox
Well, hold
News.
on. We didn't do the
video.
counter bet. We didn't do the counter bet. Like so if you lose, we didn't do the counter bet. So what do you think the term should be of that?
I'm not playing stupid games.
What's stupid about the game? We're making a bet, are we not? If you're about to get $508, what am I going to get if you lose?
It's on Fox News.
Okay, I don't care where it's at. We haven't finalized the bet, my guy. So you're about to get $508. If you lose, what am I getting?
You're getting enlightenment.
I'm getting enlightenment. But you let me try this again. If you lose, that means this video doesn't exist. That means there is no video of this thing happening. So that means I would have won. I already know that you're stupid. I don't need any more enlightenment on that. So what do I get if you can't provide me this video of the ICE officer getting hit?
You could get fucked or you could get banned.
Why you want to fuck me? That's kind of crazy. Bro, I don't even know you. That was weird.
Weird. Something tells me you'd be okay with it.
Nah, bro, that's not
That's
how I
not here
swing.
nor
I
there.
mean, I'm not knocking you. Love is love. You should come out in 2028 when a Democrat wins. Don't do it now. It's not safe. But that's not how I swing, dog. I don't know what else to tell you. So you want to get back to like the video over thinking about my asshole? How about that?
The video is on Fox News, a national news network. It's been shown to the entire
Here's what I need you to do, right? So I can't listen. I'm a stupid liberal, right? So what us stupid liberals do is we can't find sources. So I need you to give me the link. Can you do that? So
link?
Yeah, it's like in the Tube chat that you're watching from right now, that you called in from. You
I'm not
can copy
giving you
the
a
link to the video, and then I can play it for everybody, including you. Because I
And
want
I'm
you
tired
to
of
see.
dancing around with
I
it.
want you to
The
see
video is
516 people see me get cooked. You know what I'm saying? So I need you to provide me the link.
You've been cooked. You're well done.
Hold on.
The video is on. The
My
video
guy,
is on.
I'm
Fox
asking you to
News.
show me the video. Give me the link to the video. Do you know how to
It's on
copy a
Fox
link?
News. Google it.
Do you know how to copy a link?
No, I'm not very good with.
You know how to
cell
copy a
phones
link?
and shit like that.
So how'd you
I'm
find the
44.
video? How'd you find the video?
I know how to. Huh?
How'd you find the video?
I found it by scrolling YouTube.
You found it by scrolling YouTube. How'd you get to YouTube?
It's on Fox News. It's on CNN. It's probably on MSNBC too.
Word? So apparently you can find it on all these different platforms, but you can't send a link in the chat?
No, I don't know how to send a link. I know how to do a lot of other stuff.
Okay, so
but
check this out. You mentioned scrolling on the Tube, and you found it. So it would be in your history, right?
this is getting boring.
I'm very entertained.
I was for a while, but you're willfully ignorant.
I bet.
My 56-year-old father
If you
knows
wanna
how to
find the
use the
video,
internet better than this man.
Look on the internet.
I think it's crazy that a man just told you, a man that you apparently want to like fuck or whatever. I just think it's crazy that a man told you that he has $508 with your name on it. And all you have to do is send a link to the video that you claim is all over the place, and then that money's in your pocket. Wait, do you think I'm lying? Do you think I don't have $500? Is that what it is?
I think that you think arguing semantics.
I'm not
and
arguing semantics. I'm
retarded-
asking you to show me the video. Oh, don't slur. My guy, do you think I don't have $500? Is that what it is? I promise you I
don't
do.
care if you have $500. I don't
But you
need
would
your
care
$500.
because then that's $500 for you per the bet. I thought you made the bet. Are you going back on our bet?
Well, nobody needs $500 from you. We're having a conversation.
Are you going back on our bet? Do you not want to bet anymore?
No, I don't want to bet with you. I want you to
Okay,
look
you don't want
up
to bet. Well, what are we
the
doing, bro?
video.
What are we doing? I
I'm
tried to
arguing
give
with
you a
a moron.
financial incentive for the video that you said is everywhere. Not only do you not want to bet me and make an easy $508, but you apparently can't even do the bare minimum of sending the link to said video in the chat. Because here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do. Check this out. Check this out. Let's just make this easy. Fox News video, Renee Nicole Brown. I'm so unserious, y'all. And I have right here, I have an article. Renee Nicole Good, what we know about the woman unalived during Minnesota raid. And they have a video here. And in the video that I'm watching, she isn't getting hit. You see the problem?
No, I don't see the problem. Did you see the video
Here's the problem.
where the
My guy,
president
you asked
said-
me to look for it. I just searched it up. I'm on Fox News right now.
Mhm.
And they don't have the video.
Listen to me. She hit him with her car. It's on video.
So
If
I know you
can't
keep
find the
saying it's
video,
on video. That's why I'm
that doesn't mean
asking
it
you
doesn't
to
make
give me
sense.
the link to the video, right? Because I just looked for myself, and Fox News is not talking about it. In fact, I'll read it for you. Minneapolis City Council confirmed Good identity in a joint statement, calling her a member of our community and demanding that ICE immediately leave the city so that they can get rid of their chaos and violence that ended the life of one of our neighbors.
It's like the way you guys always call the president a Nazi or a fascist.
I don't know what that
It
has to do
doesn't
with the
matter
video.
how many times you say it.
I don't know what that has
It's
to do with the
not
video.
going to be true.
I have no idea what that has to do with the video.
That's how you operate. There's no video. No.
I didn't tell you there's no video. I just told you I couldn't find it. There's a difference.
Well, that's different then.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying the whole time. That's why I've been asking you to send the video.
You've been asking. Pathetic.
I think it's really pathetic that you know how to do a link. I wasn't going to hang up. Guys, I want to let y'all know I would have entertained that
The
call for another
skedaddle.
fucking hour. I would have entertained that call for another goddamn hour. I really would have. I really would have. That was fun. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I thoroughly enjoyed that phone call. Oh, man.
He didn't know anything, Hector.
Ooh, thank you for the gift, Dyron. Louise, did you vote for Trump?
Hell no.
Got a new setup.
Got you.
Oh.
Jay, I think you're a mutual, aren't you? Trump supporters request up in the box. You're the demographic of people that I want to have a conversation with. If you're over on the tube side, you may call in the number on screen,
Thank you.
737-295-5321. In fact, I know this Trump supporter's over there. I know this Trump supporter's here.
I
I
have
will
more
extend
water.
the bet over. Yeah, you accidentally came up.
I think I have to put water in the fridge.
I will extend the bet to you. If any of you guys can come up, don't worry about the last guy. If any of you guys come up and you show me a video of him getting hit by the car, $508 with your name on it. Cool? Trump supporters, $508 with your name on it if you can show me a video of him getting hit. Because it's so widespread and it's everywhere.
I'm just going to show you the video that Trump posted.
Again, the president of the United States couldn't post the video that you guys are going around saying exists. And he literally owns the fucking departments that would have had said video or has been advocating for what they're alleging, right? They couldn't give him the video, but you have it. Okay. Okay, boss man. Lauren, did you vote for Trump?
I did, yes.
Ooh. Lauren, so you're royalty right now, and I'm going to explain to you why. We very rarely get Trump supporters that are women to come talk to us. Very rare, super rare thing. So, Lauren, I just want to tell you, welcome to the platform. You are a special guest tonight. I hope we have a great conversation. So, before we get into the conversation, why do you think that Trump supporting women don't often come up on panels?
Honestly, I don't know. That's a good question. This is my first time joining yours. I just found you, so I'm not sure.
Got you. Well, do you regret your vote?
I do. I do.
You do. Why is that?
I do, yes. Well, our country is in obvious turmoil, and the woman, Renee, getting shot, that I think was an eye-opener for me because, first of all, I watched the video. She did not run him over with her car. But even if she did, she was going, what, 3 miles an hour? He would have survived. That was not an excuse for him to shoot her in the face. He could have shot her tires. You know, and it's just, I've seen the videos. ICE is way too like forceful. I mean, it's just gotten out of hand. And honestly, this country just isn't safe anymore. Like even for US citizens.
Monster is the monster. Oh, mommy, I had.
I know who that was. Okay. So, I'm gonna play devil's advocate. Because why not? I'm gonna play devil's advocate. But do you think this one thing should negate all the good things that Trump has done for this country?
Well, it's not just that. I mean, I don't agree with the limited gun laws either. I mean, the increased number of school shootings that happen in this country, like I'm getting married soon, which means I'm going to start having kids soon, and I don't want to have to send my kids to school and wonder if they're going to come home, you know? And I think that, you know, I get the obviously I voted for Trump. I understand why we want guns to be allowed. I understand that, but I think that there should be laws and regulations because as you mentioned when you were talking to someone else, there is a mental health crisis in this country. I mean, most people who commit these shootings, they commit suicide after. Like they are not mentally well. It's not just criminals that are doing these acts. So honestly, I Trump hasn't done much good. In my opinion, the country has gotten worse. Again, that's my opinion. Not every Trump person is going to agree with that, but yeah, I think that it's been a lot of things building up, and this shooting, was like a major one. Like to me, like I saw that video and I was like, this is not okay.
Okay. So, was this your first time voting for Trump in 2024?
Yes.
What made you do it?
Wait a minute. Okay, go ahead, Hector.
What if you were to have 2 to 3 issues that made you lean right, we'll say, what would you say they were?
Well, I don't believe in abortion unless it's rape or life of the mother. I don't believe it should be used as a form of birth control. So obviously that's a major thing for Republicans. Um, and I come from a military family. Usually military, you know, they vote right. So I would say mainly the abortion. The gun law was a thing. Like I don't want guns to be taken away. Obviously, like I think there is people have a right to them, but I think there should be a line. You know, there should be lines drawn when it comes to who can have what and what types of guns can be, you know, given out. Like I don't think anyone should have tanks like you guys were talking about earlier. Like no one has a need for that.
Well, thank God. 1 second, Lauren. W's in the chat to Gucci for the $10 Venmo. I don't think the ashwagandha is working tonight, but I'm okay with it. So Gucci, I ran out of ashwagandha like 3 or 4 days ago. I think you guys have been able to tell the last couple of nights. But I got it today, and I took it before the live. But it's ashwagandha. It's natural. It's not no instant relief, especially after I went the gap without it. So I'll feel it when I lie down in this bed alongside with my little sleepy gummies. But yeah, it's absolutely not working tonight whatsoever. W's in the chat to you, Gucci. W's in the chat to you. Guys, best ways to support the platform is going to be the links in the bio. Hector Talks with 2 R's. Hector Talks with 2 R's on Cash App and Venmo. PayPal. Hector Pal with 2 O's and 2 R's. If you're over on the Tube side, you may call in the number on the screen. Tube side, make sure that you like the stream on your way in there. Hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications bells. TikTok side, do the same. Let's tap the screen, get the likes up to 300K. There's 519 people in here. I see some dolphin gifts. Let's knock that out. Share out the live. Send your daily heart me's if you haven't already. Look in the top left corner. If you're not following me, hit that follow button. We are live every single Saturday at 3 p.m. CST and randomly throughout the week. So keep this shit going. And make sure we're taking good care of my host here, my co-host, and then Kit as well, one of my fantastic mods. Take good care of them. Erica should have been at 2K coins. Y'all are actually embarrassing me tonight. I don't like it. Take care of Erica. Okay, back to you, Lauren. So I've been trying this new argument with abortion. I want to see if you think it's good or not. And then I have people on the panel who can speak to this. So, is your stance on abortion rooted in religion or just overall?
Yes. Yeah, I'm a Christian. So, yeah, again, life of the mother, rape and incest, I think obviously like that should be
Try to watch the
allowed.
words. I know you said this is like your first panel, so there's
Oh yeah,
certain words
sorry.
TikTok is very sensitive to. So like we say grape, we'll just say sister, cousin, extra hugging. Like we just try to dance around
Okay.
some of the bigger words. That's a crazy statement. I'm sorry. So got you. So you're a Christian. You think there should only be the exceptions for grape and sister, cousin, extra hugging time. Okay. So what if I told you it is more immoral for Roe v. Wade to be overturned and Donald Trump to spearhead this movement across the country versus Roe v. Wade being instituted?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't know if I should say my eyes are being opened, but I'm not full on Republican Trump supporter as I was when I voted for him. So my views are definitely changing.
Sure, yeah, but we're not even talking about like politics at this point. We're talking about morality, right? Because it is your faith, your Christianity. Because I grew up Christian as well. That makes you have this opinion and stance on abortion. So what I've been trying to tell people is that it's actually, if we're to go with them both being immoral, which I don't agree with, but I'm going to entertain it. If we're going to say that abortion is immoral, and then, if we're going to say that abortion is immoral, I would make the argument that not allowing abortions to happen, not allowing people to have the choice and the right to have said abortions is more immoral. And here's the reason why I say that. So one thing I find fascinating about the Bible is that he created Adam and he created Eve. He made these two people. He put them in the Garden of Eden. And he put them in this land of like bountifulness and plentiness and all these great fruits and stuff. And they had one job. They said, that one tree over there, you have 16 million trees everywhere else. That one tree, don't fucking touch it. Can you not touch that tree? It was like, cool. And somehow a snake, he must have been pretty, I don't know. One snake was like, bro, eat from that fruit. You'll be good. You gonna have like the VR goggles from Apple or something. Just eat them goggles. You're gonna be able to see some crazy stuff. And Eve was like, okay. And God, despite knowing that if Eve ate the fruit and then gave it to Adam, that they would damn all of humanity that came after them. Billions and billions of people, trillions over the course of whatever. Everybody would be damned because of the decisions of two people. And God was so committed to free will that he said, it is what it is. And I think that's an interesting story to me because it taught me the importance of how firmly God stands in the fact that everyone should have the right to do what they want to do. Granted, we still have consequences. We can't do away with consequences. But God is so committed to free will to where he's like, even if it hurts other people, I believe you should have a right to do so because I also believe you should have a right to serve me. Is that a fair assessment?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. So The problem that I have with the Republican Party and how they talk about abortion is that they think that they're more powerful or better than God. They think that they can take away the free will that God himself gave human beings. Now, we have to respect the laws of the land and all these different things, 6,000%. But particularly in 2024, when it came to if the states themselves, because it's all about states' rights, right? States' rights. The states themselves, 24 to 26 of them, were not allowed to even vote on ballot initiatives to keep abortion in their state. It was just taken away. I'm here in the state of Texas. They don't have abortion access here in the state of Texas. We have people like Katie Cox, Nevaeh Crane, so on and so forth, who have to flee the state and can't come back, or people who straight up lost their lives because they didn't get the adequate care that they needed because they prioritized the fetus over the life of the mother. So I think it's more moral to weaponize your faith to say, you can't do this. And then that weaponization quite literally leads to more harm, or better yet, harm on living, breathing people who are here versus fetuses. Now, this is probably where we disagree. You think that a fetus is a baby from like the whole process, right? I don't think you would agree with the point of viability, so on and so forth. So then I would ask you, what does the Bible say about abortion?
I mean, I actually don't know if it specifically says anything about abortion itself, but I think that most Republicans' argument is that, like you said, life begins at conception, so technically it would be murder if you killed a baby.
So that's actually it's further than Christians or conservatives. I believe most scientists will tell you they'll agree that life begins at conception. So here's the issue with that terminology. Yes, life begins at conception, but we have different life forms, right? Plants are alive. We don't go around saying that when you cut your lawn, you're killing people, right? Or you're killing a thing. It's a plant. So we regard lives very differently. So it is human DNA, 6,000%. No one can deny that. But it's in certain processes. And there's other people at the panels who will be able to explain this better than me. But we have the stages. And then because of these stages, we were able to come together as a group. In fact, with the support of the Baptist Caucus back in the 70s or 80s, and we created Roe v. Wade. We created the point of viability, which was at this point, this is a being that is worthy and deserving of rights, and to go past this point and justify an AB would be the killing of an unborn child. And we had this agreement, and it was set in place, and everyone was fine. And then Republicans said that's not enough. And then now, abortions have actually upticked since the overturning of Roe v. Wade. So if you don't like abortions, not only do we have to deal with more because women aren't getting the proper care that they need, but then we're also losing the women as well. Many of them who are also pro-life and wanted to have children, but they just couldn't because of ectopic pregnancies and so on and so forth. And then we are quite literally stepping on God and saying, we have the authority to tell people how to live, despite the fact that you gave them the right to choose. Does that make sense?
It does. Yeah, no, I do understand your argument.
So one thing about me, especially growing up Christian, I'm not going to sit here and demean your religion. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that you're wrong or all this stuff. You are more than welcome to believe whatever you believe. I think that's one of the great things about this country. It doesn't have to make sense to me. You have that right. But what I will say is that there comes a point in time where everyone's personal opinions and belief systems should stop. I would hate to see some, I don't know, Kit, don't do this to me, okay? I'm about to play with, okay? I would hate to see some, like, satanic worshiping, demon, elixir sucking, drinking motherfucker get into the Oval Office one day and say every single person has to bow to the Baphomet Tuesdays, Fridays, and Big O nights, okay? That would scare the shit out of me. I would say that we're in a bad state at that point. Like, oh my God, we're fucked. So, I keep
Not
the
the
same
bingo nights.
I would keep the same energy for Christians, whether I'm a Christian or not, because I understand that there are people who don't believe the way that I believe, and I don't think that God's love should be enforced on someone, because then it's not love. Then it's just what's the word I'm looking for? Obey, essentially, but it's Kit, help me out. What's the word I'm looking for? Why am I blanking right now?
Why are you asking me?
Essentially, if you don't have the choice to, Submission, yes, but not in the good kind. If you don't have the choice to learn God for yourself and love God for yourself and choose to follow Him in whatever you believe His principles are, then is it actually like worth it? Is it God's love? What's the point of supporting it? So I think the best way to be a Christian is to allow people to come to those terms on their own and not trying to use the government to force it upon people.
I agree with you on that. Yeah, no, I never, I mean, I have tons of friends that aren't Christians. I don't believe in forcing religion, no matter what religion it is, on anybody. So yeah, no, I agree. I mean, separation of church and state, I completely agree with you on that. I don't think Christianity should be forced on anyone. I don't think another religion should be forced on anyone. Like, I agree with you. If you're forced to believe it, you're not really believing it, right? Like, you didn't come to those terms on your own.
6,000%. And the best thing about people who are not for abortion is that they don't have to get one. That's one of the most baffling things about anti-abortion people, is that they'll use all these arguments of immorality and blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, okay, then don't get one. It's as simple as that. When Roe v. Wade was here, it didn't make you have to get an abortion. It's gone. You're still not affected. But people who don't believe that way, people who medically need it, are now dead because it's gone. Kit, I saw you had your hand up. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm also having some weird delay. So like if I'm like behind when you say something to me, that's why.
Good.
Erica now
Erica
does too.
after,
But yeah,
yes.
that was gonna be kind of my question, Lauren. For one, if you don't mind, how old were you? I didn't
I'm
hear.
23.
Okay, all right. So this is like your first.
Still pretty young, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Hector kind of already touched on one of the points that I wanted to, because I absolutely understand like people wanting their religion, but you just kind of said something that confused me. You said you don't want to force religion on people, but one of your biggest reasons for voting Republican was not believing in abortion because of your religious views. Was that not initially, when you still like really felt that way, was that not in a way attempting to force your religious views onto other people?
Well, it's not just because of my religious views. I mean, I personally, aside from religion, think it's wrong to kill a baby living in someone's body. I'm not talking
Okay.
about like, okay, it's 2 weeks along and it's a seed, you know. I'm talking about like when people think it's okay to abort an almost full-term baby. I think that's wrong, apart from religion.
Okay. Have you looked up the stats yourself on how often something like that happens?
I don't know it off the top of my head, no.
Okay, so I can tell you, because I've been debating this for a long time. 98% of all AB happens within the first trimester, like in the first trimester, the first 3 months. 98%, the like less than 1% of the time that you're talking about that it's in layman's terms late term abortion, even though that's not what it's actually classified as, that happens. The only times that has ever happened, and I believe there's only roughly 3 or 4 doctors within the whole country that can do it, it's a life or unaliving, TikTok words, situation where either the baby at that point is already unalived inside of the mother, or is unaliving and it is taking the mother's life as well. That this is not just a thing that people go, oh, I'm 6-7 months along and I just don't feel like it anymore. That's not how that works.
Yeah, I mean, I think Republicans like to push that it is. I mean, you're probably right. I
Yeah.
haven't done a ton of research, but like I said, I'm still young, and so I have parents who are Republican, and I think that the Republican agenda is that they are killing babies up until, not up until, but further along than maybe they actually are. So, yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, and I grew up with a very conservative family, and I understand my egg donor, as I refer to her, is a full QN on MAGA. I know exactly what the talking points are, and that's why I'm telling you, like, the reality versus what they believe. What they believe is based in fear and also in controlling women. That's the other part. They want to say, no, you can't do that because we said so.
Yeah.
because we want you to have more babies. So we're going to fearmonger and make it seem like this whole party is for taking the life that never got to live. And I mean, what is more moral than a child, right? So it's so easy to pull on people's heartstrings and their emotions. Now I'm a heathen, I'm a whole pagan, which is why Hector did that funny bit there. But I don't think I personally I fight tooth and nail for pro-choice, absolutely, 1,000%. But I also myself don't know that if I could ever have one myself unless it was like I was going to lose my life. But that's the thing. It's a very personal individual choice, and no person, even those of us that people consider pro abortion, we're not out here like, oh, here's your abortion stamp card, 7 abortions and you get a free Starbucks coffee. Like that's not happening.
Yeah.
Really quickly, let me do this.
That's all. Erica had her hand up for a while. I feel bad. Sorry.
Got you. Let me read this. Don't know. W's in the chat to Maze. What's up, Maze? For the $15 Venmo. Birth control prevents pregnancy. Part. Abortions obviously don't. Gotta love regurgitated thoughts from the right. Abortions are healthcare. RN. W's to you. RN. W's to you. Appreciate your support. Thank you so much, guys. Best way to support the platform is going to be links in the bio. I haven't heard Erica say a single thank you. We did get her coins up to 2K. Now we should shoot for 3. Thank you guys for helping out. Kit, continue to do all the good things. Erica, you had something.
Are you guys finished with the AB talk?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not gonna impose on her belief system. I would just more so say I think even God Himself, alongside our government, prioritizes the importance of separating church and state, and the Republican Party is towing those lines. So yes.
I guess the last thing I have on is Lauren. If you want to follow me and ask me any questions or about stats, I'd happily send them to you. But that's all I got
Okay,
left.
thank you. Yeah, I just want to say, because I see the chat and I know people are saying like I should educate myself more, and that's what I'm trying to do. That's why I was watching this live.
I'm
People
so
make
sorry.
mistakes just because.
I'm so sorry. I have been on one tonight. I have not been trying to educate. I've been trying to shit on people with these fucking terrible crap they've been saying about Renee Nicole Good. Fuck these people. I've been shitting on folks all night. But thank you so much for listening in anyway. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Erica.
Yeah,
I think the
no, I mean
ashwagandha has kicked in.
that's what I'm doing is I'm trying to educate myself because, just because I voted for Trump once doesn't mean I have to do it again. So I am, like I said, that comment said there's hope. Like, yeah, that's what I'm trying to educate myself more. Whereas, the other people that came on before me were just yelling and made no sense and had false claims. So I'm trying not to be like them.
W. Erica, what do you want to bring up?
I just wondered because I know it's her very first time voting, and you already mentioned that your parents are Republican. So I can get it as a young person following your parents. I do want to ask you a question. Did you go to college?
I did.
You did go to college, okay. And in college, when you had to write like your, your papers for English class, or for whatever class it was that you were in, they went over like the research method and what it is that you need to do, how to check sources and all those things, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So my question for you would be, because I know that you were just a teenager during Donald Trump's first term, maybe even if not 8th grade, then just entering into high school, maybe. But what research did you do to know about Donald Trump and the things that he platforms, advocates for, and what he wanted to do in his second term? And I do have a reason for asking.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be honest with you. Like you said, I'm still young, but I was young. I was a teenager. I feel like most Republicans my age are Republicans because their parents are, or because their parents are pushing their beliefs on them. So, to be honest, I didn't do a ton of research. That is on me. Like, that's
Okay.
100% my fault. But I had my parents saying, Trump is good, and, Democrats are bad, and blah, blah, blah. Like, it's hard when you live with them to not agree with them. But as I'm 23 now, I am older. So now I'm like realizing, okay, that was on me. I should have done my own research and not just agreed with my parents. But it's hard when you're young and you live in your parents' household, because I still lived at home when I voted. So I would attest to that being the reason.
Okay, and that does make that makes sense. Yes.
No, I just really quickly wanted to say W's for you guys, because guess who just hit 40,000? Actually, I didn't just hit it. I'm at 40.2. I have passed 40,000 followers tonight.
Hey!
So big W's to you guys for that. Big W's to you guys for that. And it looks like, oh my God, my video's doing pretty all right too. W's to you guys. Thank you guys
That's
so
awesome.
much.
Mine isn't. That suppression is real.
You know what? I don't like this algorithm.
The suppression is real.
I'm still mad about our fun and facts video. That shit is sitting at 793. I'm pissed off. Like, I'm halfway about to delete it and re-upload it.
I know it's how I feel too. The other one is at like 1,000. The one I did last week, or the commercial, is at like 1,000, which is weird. The other one did okay. And then like my last video before the one I uploaded today did okay. But the one that I did today, dookie. And I put so much work into it.
Don't mind us, Lauren.
I have a
have
favor.
these little intervals because we'd be stressed. Here's what
no, you're good.
Here's what I need you guys to do. Okay. Those of you who are here, if you want to listen to the conversation, that's cool. But I need you to make sure you're following Erica. And then when we're done here, or when we have a slow period, go watch her latest video. The algorithm suppresses the fuck out of what we are trying to do sometimes. And it's up to y'all to help us out. So would greatly appreciate it if you guys go watch her latest video. She's trying to get 100,000 views in the next 30 days. So make sure you guys do that. Erica, you said you had a thing.
Yeah, no, it makes perfect sense. I mean, only thing I can say is I was just thinking of the migrant children, basically like the government sanctioned abuse that happened during his first term, and how the children weren't well taken care of, and due to his no tolerance policy, children were separated from their parents at the border, and it wasn't for DNA testing or anything of that nature. It's simply because of Donald Trump's no tolerance policy. Anyone crossing the border, what he called illegally, all right, they were detained, they were arrested, and then they were expelled back into Mexico. And their child was taken from them and placed in a detention center that what was it? Not Homeland, but Human and Health Services ran. And some of these kids to this day, all right, have not been reunited with their family because Trump got rid of that program in 2025. So it's kind of like, it was just like, you were a child yourself, so I can't hold it too much against you because you were really just a child yourself. You were young, but all I ask is that just moving forward, and it sounds like you will, that you definitely will do your research and ask the tough and the hard and important questions. Because our votes are consequential. Like in the midterms, like know who it is that you're voting for and make sure that they align with what you want. And to be honest, I hope that you care more about the children who are living versus the children, who aren't even here yet. Because, like, they're in the womb. They don't even have sentience until 20 weeks? It's 20 weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sentience? All right, I yeeted my uterus like 3 years ago. I don't give too much crap about pregnancy and all that jazz. So, like, bruh. And like Hector said, another thing, Lauren, is you really want to think about it like this, is that when we had Roe v. Wade, all women had a choice. All women had a choice. All right. If they wanted to get an AB, they got an AB. If they didn't want an AB, they didn't get an AB. No one was forcing them to get one, and no one was forcing them to keep their child. Now it's different. In many states, women are being forced to carry, and many women are losing their lives also. So you have to think about it that way. That's all I got. I got nothing else.
I have a saying, and I'm thinking about putting it on a T-shirt. Y'all tell me if it's a good idea, but it's something I've used for a little bit now. Pro-choice is the only choice because it includes all choices. Um, Anything that would take away those options from people, well, just seems to be counterproductive in my opinion.
I'm going to the patent office.
So, okay, would you say that was the? Would you say abortion was the biggest reason you voted for Trump ultimately, or was there other things?
Probably the main one. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm a Christian, so in church, it's just you're surrounded by these views like abortion is bad, it's murder, you can't vote for this. And so that definitely was my main reason.
My mic is really low. Oh shit. Whoopsies. It just randomly cuts out and I have to adjust the volume. Okay, yeah, so was I, funny enough. I was a Trump supporter who just was loud and vocal on the internet and with people who agreed with me, and I never voted, but I was a maggot in 2019, 2020. And then a chain of events happened that made me go, hey, I'm going to try reading today. So, I differentiate MAGA from the Republican Party because I understand Republican sentiments. They want strong, allegedly strong national security. They want to protect children. They're big on family dynamics. The problem with all of that, and this goes back into my big thing about choice, is that we're pro-family, but you have to be this kind of family. We define what family is for you. They want to dog on single mothers. They want to dog on same-sex couples. They want to dog on women who may be working and being the breadwinner versus the man. It's just weird to me. If the priority is family, then I don't care how the dynamic works as long as you're raising a well-rounded future who's going to take over this planet at some point. We can talk about national security. We love closed borders and all these different things. And then they usher in, one, they ignore domestic terrorism here in the United States. They want to demonize brown people. And then for certain people like Trump, one of the first things he did when he got into Oval Office, he was giving out like $5 million cards to Russian entities. It's like, yeah, if a Russian convict over there had $5 billion, he could become a citizen here. I'm like, that's the complete opposite of everything you've been saying when it comes to the border. We can talk about, yes, we want people to be able to be fed and taken care of, but you can't hand them $5 to do it to help them out. They have to do it themselves. They have to want it. It's just I understand the sentiments. It just seems very contradictory at times. And I think, this is what I say, I think we can do better than Republicans. I think we can do better than Democrats. I think we can do better than Christians. I think we should just strive to be the best possible people we can be. And it supersedes party, it supersedes religion, it supersedes everything else. And if you choose to have those things, by all means, but there's a time and place where you're supposed to leave it at the door. Like, it's still a part of you, but it's not supposed to impose on other people's life. And that's just my personal opinion on that. But I don't think I need to get into all the horrible things that's happened since this man taken over office. The United States is on a civil rights watch list. We have gotten closer and closer to being awfully close with dictators and foreign entities that do not serve our best interests, like Putin. We're now like starting shit with Venezuela. 3 days afterwards, now he wants to increase the DoD budget. As he says, we're not in the war and we're not going to start one. We can talk about the disgusting violations when it comes to undocumented migrants. And I don't know where you stand on the legality or papers and all that, but I know that someone who's here and hasn't committed a crime, I could care less about them becoming a citizen. In fact, I think we should have a pathway to citizenship for people who just wanted a better life. So as long as those things aren't being addressed by the Republican Party, I can quite literally never vote for them. Democrats don't always have the best answers, but they try something. And I think that's where it starts. We have to do something. And that's why I unapologetically vote on their side. More so federal than some local. I've actually had some decent, one decent candidate that was Republican that I voted for in 2024. But yeah, that's my spin. I would strongly suggest on top of listening into these lives, because these are great and we do pride ourselves on accuracy here. Not everyone does. So I would strongly suggest that you try to do some diligence in some of the things that you hear. You mentioned not being with your parents and you're outside of that kind of influence. Find yourself. Find out what you like. Find out what you want. Find out what you actually believe. I spent a large portion, I'm 27. I spent a large portion of my early 20s like figuring out how much of me was me or how much of it was my parents' fear mongering in my head. So go down that journey, and the big thing is don't be afraid wherever it lands you, because it can feel jarring, especially with like I said, I think I can kind of empathize with you being in that space and how I was raised. I was called gay for rolling up my sleeves. Rolling up my sleeves was gay. I couldn't wear, like, I remember having this one blue pendant. It was supposed to be like a dragon tooth. I just liked the pendant because it was cool. And my mother said, you got to take that off because you're bringing demons in our house. So I know what all that's like. And I have the utmost respect for Christians. I know some amazing Christians who will use their faith to do what Jesus actually tells people to do. Everybody else can go fuck off. But yeah, figure out where you stand, who you are, and just keep listening and learning. That's the best advice I can give you.
Yeah, thank you. I'm glad that we could have a civil conversation as two human beings and not have to, yell at each other like the other people that came on here. So
yeah, we don't get a lot of those. But the show must go on. On that note, Kit, Erica, did you guys have anything else you wanted to add?
Nope. Have a great night.
Yeah, you
Erica
too.
stuffed her face.
Yeah. Lauren, I would just say, like what Hector was saying, continue to do research and continue to listen. And honestly, when I first started listening to lives, the way I found my favorite creators was I fact checked a lot of stuff they said. And that's when I figured out, who was being the most factual in their lives and in what they do. And I highly recommend that. And there's a lot of wonderful creators on this platform. Hector ain't shit. I only say that because he's one of my best friends. But he does okay. And there's a lot of great people on this app. But be sure to fact check, even if you think that what they're saying sounds right. Check it anyway. Just do it's just good for you, for your brain power, and it's just good to make sure that what you're hearing isn't just a talking point on any side.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's one of the reasons I joined this is because the Republicans, even Trump and JD Vance, are saying, "Oh, the lady hit the ICE agent with her car," and I'm like, "No, like that's wrong. I watched the video with my eyes. She didn't hit him." So I am realizing, the importance of people just saying things as a point, like that one guy who said, no, it's, Fox News posted the video, but he didn't produce the video. Like, people, I guess, are just okay with making claims and not having evidence to back it up. So I'm definitely going to do my research more.
6,000%. Well, Lauren, I can say this and I mean this. It's been an absolute pleasure speaking to you. I think we have a far more in common than what divides us. And I think the only difference are the lines that we set. And it sounds like you had a line, it was crossed, and you're working on that, and that's good. Guess what? We all make mistakes. Lord knows I've made mine. But you're in the right place, continuing to grow, continuing to learn, continuing to be better. As long as you can have dialogue with people who think differently like this, I think that's the start of, not the start, but I think that's how we keep this country together. I think that's how we make things better. So I appreciate you coming up. I appreciate you being vulnerable and sharing your story with us. I hope you keep watching. And hey, you can find yourself in a MAGA live 2 minutes later, and I don't care. So we have this show called MAGA Hunting. So I'll stream from here, and I'll go into Trump supporting spaces, and I'll debate them. 9 out of 10 are terrible, but once or twice I've been in 1 or 2 that wasn't so bad. I think it's just important to have that dialogue. It's just, again, I have a line, right? My line is today and what happened. That's a line for me. I can't fuck with anyone who crosses that.
Yeah.
So you have yours, and that's a good thing. Don't lose it.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for having me on here.
Absolutely. And you enjoy the rest of your night.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a good night.
I told y'all.
I have to say,
I told y'all they still exist.
I
I
have to say
told
a
y'all.
thank you.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not used to it, but I have to say a thank you. Thank you, Jordan. And he said for the 15, and he said for educating the young voters. Thank you, and thank you, Jordan. I do my best. You're the second person who's ever done that where I've had to say like a thank you on live like that. So I'm just not used to it, but thank you for that very much. I appreciate it greatly.
W's Jordan. W's in the chat to Jordan. W's in the chat to Jordan. Now I gotta get messy. See, we were having fun, we were chilling, and now I gotta get messy. Y'all want to tell me there's been a black woman up on this panel for as long as I've been live, and she ain't had a single thank you?
We both messy because I haven't checked it yet. Because I knew he was going to do that. That shit funny. Go ahead and do it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna start putting quotas up if y'all don't get your shit together. Don't make me do it. Actually, I can't do it. Erica don't like that.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna put an imaginary quota on thank yous for Erica, because Erica's been up here doing stuff as well. If y'all was in Erica's live earlier, that shit went crazy. I only got a little bit of it because I was making the video, which you guys should be watching whenever you leave here. Speaking of, I haven't checked mine in a bit. My fault. Hold on. Make sure I'm good here.
Oh yeah, I checked it. I didn't get anything. Yell at them.
Okay,
Boom, go.
y'all actually ridiculous. Let's support Erica. Let's support Erica, guys. Erica's up here being my co-host.
It's
Support
okay,
Erica.
it's okay,
No, it's not.
it's okay.
Support Erica. W's in the chat to Jordan for the W's in the chat to Jordan for the $50 Venmo, enlightening voters and spreading deeper intellectual thought in America. Jordan, you must not have been here for the start of this live. Okay. No, seriously. Thank you so much, Jordan. Big W's to you. W's in the chat to Jordan. W's in the chat to Jordan. This shit is not easy, guys. And I'm not going to lie. I didn't even want to go live. So, and Erica will tell you, I got up this morning and I just saw the notifications from all the different platforms of the situation with Renee Nicole Good. And I heard on a live someone said Republicans voted against releasing the dash cam footage. Not dash cam, the body cam footage. And I said, no. Ain't no way. That's not a thing that can be done. How does that work? So I learned something today, and that's why I made my video to share it with you guys. So I go looking, and I don't know, my algorithm was weird. I couldn't find anything. So then someone sends me Ayanna Pressley, Representative Ayanna Pressley, one of the most beautiful black bald women out there. They send me her video where she clipped the hearing. So then I went to congress.gov and I'm looking for it. I'm looking for the bill. I'm like, I can't find this shit anywhere. I keep digging. Come to find out, I learned this today, guys. That video you watched, I learned all of this today. And this goes into my argument, and we're going to start talking more non-voters and stuff about how we have so much more power than we realize in the government. We really fucking do. So hear me out. I'm spoiling the video. I don't care. We have a committee on oversight and government reform. And this committee can vote on doing certain things per certain departments, right? They can vote on subpoenas. And Ayanna Pressley, who is a part of the subcommittee, which is federal law enforcement, who they oversee all the federal law enforcement branches. Like, they vote on something, they can make it happen. She introduced a bill to say, hey, you have to release all information and footage of the incident involving the murder of Renee Nicole Brown. Well, not Brown. Shit. Good.
You want to say Brown because of Nicole Brown Simpson.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Renee Nicole Good. And most of the Democrats, all of them, the first time or the second time, they was like, yeah, let's do it. Let's go. And then Republicans said, well, we don't want to impede on their investigation. Mind you, it would simply be handing that information over to the committee, which I think it would still be their decision if they put it out to the public. It's not automatically going to the public, to my knowledge. So it would just be the committee being able to evaluate the information. And there's like, no, we don't want to impede on the investigation. We don't want to make anything messy. This one dude goes on a ramble about, I was a cop and I heard it all the time. You'd hear a criminal in the back seat saying, "Hey, what are the charges? What are the charges?" And like, "Hey, we'll find that out when you get to the courthouse." Or he gave the most ridiculous fucking example. I didn't even put it in the video. And they were just making all of these excuses. And I'm just like, for those of you who may want to find it later, it's the Minnesota fraud hearing for January the 7th. And this took place in that hearing. I thought it was the most diabolical thing, the most contradictory thing, that they literally called for the Minnesota fraud thing, which we know is a fucking hoax. Let's be real. But they're having these hearings about that scapegoat based off of transparency, based off of accountability, based off of we need these systems to work better for the American people. Put it all out in the open. And in the same breath say, well, the people don't need to see that. The people don't need to hear that. We trust Kristi Noem. We trust DHS to do their jobs. It was ridiculous. So when I watched the hearing, and I watched at least the last part of it, the key parts, and I heard their arguments, when I heard fucking Nancy Mace say, yes, I'm going to vote for this, and literally change her mind because it said murder over death or murder over killing, because she said it wasn't a murder. Verbatim, she said it wasn't a murder. She changed her vote from yes to no because of that one thing. And it tied. And when it ties, it fails. That one stupid little thing stopped us from being able to get the subpoena to take the DHS. That pissed me the fuck off. Because another opinion that I have that people hate, but I stand on it, I'm actually sick and tired of the it's not left versus right, it's up and down thing. That is an excuse for Republicans. It very much is, in many instances, if not the majority of them, left versus right. In today's instance, or yesterday's instance, it was left versus right. In 2024, Kamala Harris versus Donald Trump, it was left versus right. So I'm so sick and tired of hearing this up and down bullshit, because that's true. Yes, classism is a huge thing, but we need to look at the party who's going, we see classism as a cool thing, let's at least try to curb it, versus the party who goes, that's the way it should be. That's the two fundamental differences between the party. So let's just call it what it is. I'm really over you third party, super left people who still up to this day, many of you are looking at the world around you and you think Kamala Harris would have done the same thing. Fuck off.
That's crazy.
If you think that Joe Biden was that mediocre and you think he was that bad, then by your logic, which I don't agree with, you're stupid. Then by your logic, you should have trusted that Kamala Harris would have been the same way. So while things wouldn't have moved in your direction, they wouldn't have regressed. By your own logic. But here we are. So yeah, I'm done with super lefties. I'm not going to lie. I'm done with them. They're killing us all.
But another thing I wanted to add on to this, the probe, the what was it called? What did they put forward in the committee for the federal law enforcement?
The motion to subpoena DHS.
Yes. So another thing about that is that the mayor of Minneapolis has a concern that there is a cover up going on, and this is because the FBI has stopped working with the BCA out of Minnesota. That's the state agency, which is the Bureau of Criminal Apprehension. And they stopped working with them. And so BCA has actually withdrawn from the Renee Good investigation. So it's just the FBI. And the FBI had actually froze them out of like documents and whatnot, didn't allow them to access footage, so videos and whatnot, the crime scene information. So yeah, it's definitely, and this isn't normal.
Hey guys.
This isn't normal. I'm so sorry. One moment. This isn't normal. So yeah, it's definitely, I don't, unfortunately, Hector, if it's going to be under the Trump administration, I don't think any justice is going to be served for her family. I hate to say that,
It's not.
but it is what it is at this point, because the Trump administration does what the Trump administration wants to do.
When the director, I think that's what you call a director of DHS, comes out with no information on the case her damn self and says that she was this She was that. He was defending himself, blah, blah, blah. And then
said he was injured.
He was on his way to the hospital. Nancy Macy even quoted that in the hearing I was talking about. She was like, yeah, to my knowledge, I heard that he was in the hospital. I'm still waiting on that.
Hector, can you play that last video I sent in the group chat, please?
Yeah. Let me pull that up here.
Can I say something real quick? Can you
Hi,
hear
are
me?
you a Trump supporter? You vote for Trump?
No.
Oh, okay.
I just...
Yeah, I'm not. Respect my fucking boundaries. Trump supporters request up in the box. Hold on. Let me find it. Oh, I can't stream it like that. I have to do it like this.
Yeah.
Oh, did you say the group chat or did you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Group chat.
I was looking in the wrong place. Give me a second. And you said the very last one?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Pulling that up here. It's going to start playing automatically the second I add it, and I can't pause it, so.
All right, John, put some positivity in the chat. That'd be super cool. I need some positivity.
Hold on. 363 of y'all just hanging out here with me? Y'all are weird. Thank you, though. Play video from beginning. Here we go.
Shame! 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 Shame!
Look at that injury.
I know he was so injured.
Did y'all see that limp? That was crazy.
Oh my gosh, so injured. He was walking like upright and like.
That was crazy. Man.
He almost went into a sprint there. Just what are we doing? It's crazy work.
I mentioned this in my video. Trump and his administration and his supporters want you to believe what they say over what you see with your own eyes.
That part.
That
and
shit is crazy.
You know what's crazy, Hector? You know, the thing is that a lot of former military supports Trump. All right, so a lot of veterans and whatnot, they support him. And one thing they tell you in the military, right, is pretty much like I think it goes like believe none of what you hear and half of what you see. But yeah, they 100% believe everything that Donald Trump says. Is it vice versa? I can't remember. Where's Sean? Sean, tell me.
I'm about to look up the claim too. I'm blanking. Let me see. Is it believe half of what you see, or?
Yeah, it's like believe none of what you hear and half of what you see. I am correct. Thank you, Abby.
You are?
I'm always right. I'm not always right.
Yeah, believe
now.
none of what you hear and half what you see. Got it. Okay, got it.
Yeah. So that's what they say in the military, right? But these people are legitimately believing everything they hear from Donald Trump. Everything. And nothing that they're actually seeing with their own eyes.
And they have no shame about
I
it.
had a guy, no shame whatsoever. I had a guy come onto the panel. I think you were there, Hector. I think you heard him. He legit said out of his own mouth that he saw her tires turn to the left. That her tires were pointing to the left. And I was like, what video were you watching? Swan said, can you play it again?
Oh, yes. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, all these Trump supporters have all these videos proving their point. I've yet to see one. And then when you play it in their face,
not one.
You play it in their face and they'll still be like, nah.
Yeah, that ain't it. They're like, nah, he was in front of the car. She was going right at him. Do you know that someone came onto Smitty's panel, I believe it was this morning, and had the audacity to say that he was thrown onto the hood of the car? Use the word thrown. Yes, Hector, yes. Do you know that, like, okay, I'm getting amped. I think I'm waking up. Do you know, last night on Smitty's panel, when I was up there, someone had the audacity to come up there, a woman, all right, and say that she deserved it. She doesn't feel any sympathy for Renee Good. No sympathy. Yeah, I was like, you troglodyte, bump, 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 beep, 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 beep. I apologize to Smitty in advance, but ain't no way in the world.
See, here's a problem I have with people like
They're
that
disgusting.
in situations like that. Because as y'all have heard, I used to be GOP, so I think certain thoughts sometimes when they say that stuff. I'm like, why are you breathing?
Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
Why are
You
you
used to
breathing?
be blagger.
I used to be Blagger. Yep, I sure was. I was that
Just say it.
exceptional
Say it with
Negro.
your chest.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let me play this video.
Blagger, 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 blagger.
You go do it.
You did it. You talked about it.
Shame! 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 Shame!
Guys, that was before though. That was before everything happened. That was before. That was before. Better yet, that was AI. That was AI. I seen it, y'all.
That was Allen Iverson?
That's funny. I seen it, y'all. I seen it. He got hit by the car. He said, please stop, no, and she kept hitting him, and then he had to fire. I seen it.
She hit him like 15 times. Tap, tap, tap the screen, y'all. These are jokes. These are jokes. This is how black people cope.
Oh, wait a minute. W's in the chat to Bugsby for the $20 super chat. Here, Erica and Hector. Damn, split it.
Miss
Bugsby gonna give you some mean love. That's one thing about Bugsby. She gonna give you some mean love.
Here, damn.
Like,
I hope
God
y'all
damn.
having a good night.
WCU in the chat,
I have
Bugsby.
to-
Yes, Kit.
I have to say thank you to Bugsby also for the 10, and she said, because you deserve it. Thank you, Bugsby.
Hey, shout out.
Wait.
Drop
Bugsby
some
out
hearts in
here.
the chat.
Bugsby out here telling white people they deserve it. But you telling black people, here, damn, right here, take it. But you being, here you go, white person. You deserve it. You've been so nice.
That's not how any of this works.
Bugsby is anti-black.
Bugsby is like the auntie. No, she's like the auntie.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm gonna have to start looking at Bugsby sideways.
You ain't never had an aunt that told you to fix your face in front of these white people?
Man, that was all of my odds. Everyone.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Every single fucking one of them. Like, boy, what you doing? You know what company we're around right now. Act your race. That's what one of them used to say. Act your race.
Act your race? Whoa, Hector, that's outrageous.
That one was crazy. Listen, my family is diabolical. I don't know if y'all know this.
I swear.
There's a reason I'm
If
unhinged.
somebody told my child to act his race, I'd be fighting them.
That bugs me in the
I would fight
request.
them.
That
I would
bugs me.
fight them. Cause you talk too much shit. That's why. Cuss them out.
Hi, Bugsby.
Thank you, Miss Bugsby.
Hey, Miss Bugsby.
Hey, that's my New Yorker.
Oh, that actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
That's
damn.
my New and I am the favorite auntie.
Oh,
I believe
I'm the
it
favorite
too.
auntie.
I believe it.
And the retiree in October, I retired from teaching of 39 and a half years, October 20th.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You were teaching as long as I've been living. I was about to say as long as I've been living.
Yes, I know.
No, I'm 39 and a half.
Yeah, and right, it's been 39 and a half years. So I started June 13th, 1989.
Oh.
Congratulations, Miss Bugsby.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Not in
Oh, that
89.
was in the DOE. No. That was in the DOE. I taught in daycare 2.5 years before that.
Okay.
Oh,
So I'm
okay.
counting that. Yeah. Yep.
Cool.
So, yeah, but I
Awesome.
love you guys. You know it.
Love you more.
And Swan, you know. But I had to give the white girl a little, love, you know.
White person, yes.
White person.
Yes.
If she's good with you, she's good with me.
Awesome.
I just want to say thank you guys. I really appreciate all that you guys do.
I am almost 60.
Well, you look darn good, so.
Thank you, Miss Bugsby. So do you. I appreciate you.
Thank you. I just appreciate what you guys do, so. I just want to
You're
thank
very
you.
kind, Miss Bugsby. Thank you.
I do my
no
best.
problem.
I
No
do my
problem.
best. Thank you so much, Bugsby, for coming up. I appreciate
All
you.
right, Mr. What is it? Waganda? What is it?
Ashwagandha.
Ashwagandha.
Ashwagandha. Ashwagandha Hector.
And an extra
Enjoy.
A. Emphasis.
Thanks, guys.
I appreciate
Have a
you
great
coming
night.
up.
I'll see you later
You
in
too.
Swans.
Yes.
W's
yes,
the
you know I'm
Bugsby.
up.
W's the Bugsby. Appreciate your
Exactly where I'll
support.
be at.
Bugsby's is our resident auntie over here. Okay. We love Bugsby.
And
over here.
is.
Love Bugsby over here. Jared said.
Oh wait, I gotta say thank you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you, Jordan, for the $15. Jordan said, "Thanks for letting us hear you chew your dinner. Was I chewing on the mic? Because I wouldn't do that. I got to make sure I wasn't doing. Was I doing that?
No,
I wasn't doing
there's
that.
like once or
Okay,
twice where
thank
you
God.
unmuted because I was asking for you, so you just quickly saying I'm doing something or blah blah blah, and then we heard you
Oh,
eating.
okay.
But no, it wasn't like hot.
Oh
mic
God,
or
because I
anything.
wouldn't. I literally would like just be
Erica,
so
don't play
embarrassed.
them games. Listen.
No.
I know when I go up to Erica's lives, I can't eat shit. I'll starve before I before I eat anything on Erica's lives. Cause I'll unmute and I'll be finishing too. I got like one thing in the corner of my teeth. I'll be like finishing that up too. She'll hear that little, and Erica will be like, "Hector, you eating, aren't you?" And I'll just mute. Sometimes I'll just drop.
You're eating?
She'll be quick to
Why
point
are
it
you-
out.
Why are you doing that? Why are you eating?
One time she said to me, she said, "Hector, you eating?" I was like, "Yeah, I was just finishing up something here." She's like, "Okay, don't do that." She just said, "Don't do that."
I told one mutual one time. I was just in their comments and they just kept eating like on the camera, right? And I told them, I was like, "Can you stop chewing on the camera?" Like, I got issues. I'm not well. Okay, so like, stop chewing on the camera. Like, what are we doing? Like, stop doing that shit. I've been doing it lately myself though because I literally like I realized that I have really poor eating habits. And it's not that I eat junk. I literally just don't eat, right? And so I have to have some type of exactly. And so I have to have some type of substance like during the live, or else y'all gonna see me pass out. So there's that.
Anonymous, did you mean to request up?
Yes, I did. How are you doing?
You a Trump supporter?
Die-hard Trump supporter, yeah.
Die-hard Trump supporter.
He said he gonna ride for his motherfucker. No, sorry.
So I'm gonna call you Zoom.
Ultra Trump supporter.
Zoom, you came in at an interesting time. Like, we've been chilling, having a good old time. Vibes are cool. You think you can keep that energy? You think you can avoid crashing out?
Oh, yeah. I can not crash out. Yeah.
Cool. I wish I believed you. So, do you regret your vote?
Well, I couldn't vote at the time because I wasn't old enough. But if I could go back in time and if I could vote, yeah, I would. I would vote. But if you mean, do I regret my support? I do not regret it.
I mean, it does say Trump supporters. Fuck it. Well, it says Trump supporters regret your vote. Anyways, why do you support Trump from the back?
Well, he's cutting down on those border crossings. I think that's amazing. I really love that.
Okay. So, I'll ask you this. Are the numbers of border encounters looking better, worth the civil rights violations and lawsuits and erosion of several different amendments of our Constitution?
I despise the Constitution. The Constitution is a toilet rag, okay? It's a toilet rag. It gets shoved down our faces. Not down our faces, down our throats, okay? I hate the Constitution. When Nicholas Fuentes becomes the intergalactic emperor, then we will win. Fuck the Constitution. That shit's ass, okay? It needs to go down the toilet. It's gone. All right? We're past that. We're past the Constitution. No more First Amendment. Okay, hell Trump. Okay.
You're a grower. You're a grower.
100%. Yeah.
I was gonna say, Hector, can we not with the Yahtzees today?
Yeah,
What?
you're 18.
Define
You're
National
18.
Socialism?
Hold on one moment, kid. You're 18.
Wait, define National Socialism?
Hold
The
on
person
one
at the very
moment. One
bottom?
moment. I didn't say that. So I'm talking to you. I'm
No,
trying to
not
ask you a
you. I said,
question. You're
sorry, I meant the very bottom. My apologies.
I understand. No, I get it. I'm just asking you a question. You're 18 years old?
Did I say I was 18?
I don't recall. You said you were too young to vote for Trump in 2024. So how old are you?
Well, I'm old enough. I'm old enough to be on TikTok Live, okay? We don't say
Yeah, this is a child. This is a child.
I'm
What the
not a
fuck just
child.
happened to your age?
Wait, kid, define National Socialism. You made a claim as National Socialism.
I don't
Define
talk to
it.
fetuses.
Yeah.
He can't remember how old he said he was.
I was wanting one more challenge. Just one.
No. Hector, that's why I say, like, bro, you're 18 years old and this is the personality you're choosing. I literally always ask, like, the ones under 20 years old, like 20 and under, I have to ask them that question, like, this is the personality you're choosing to go with? Are you sure you want to go this route?
Like, imagine
Like, bro.
choosing your left and right hand for the rest of your life at 18 years old.
Oh my God. Why are you choosing a lifetime of loneliness at 18? That is crazy. Like, wait until you're at least 40 like me and then, go from there. But still, what the fuck are we doing? What are we doing?
Wait till you're 40
That's
and go
wicked.
from there is crazy. But you know what? That is better advice. Jesus Lord. Did I get a violation on Tube? No, I didn't. I thought I did. Okay.
How do you get one of those on too?
I've gotten one time. One time where it said one of my lives weren't suitable for kids, and I was like, none of my lives are suitable for kids. What are we talking
Suitable
about?
for children.
It was
What are we
weird.
doing?
I don't know. W's in the chat to Angie for the $20 Cash App. Split with Erica. I appreciate and love y'all. Angie, we appreciate.
Thank you, Angie.
And other things you too. I struggle with telling people I love them. Unless it's Erica. I love Erica. And like close people. I struggle to tell everybody else I love them. And I tell Kid I love them.
Love you more,
And
Hector. You're the best.
Love you, Hector. And sorry, Erica, if I talked over you there at all. I'm having a weird delay.
No, you're good.
You're fine.
I know you be
What's
having
up?
phone issues. I want to do something fun.
That's an Aquarius thing. I just want to let you know that.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, I forgot y'all are both star people.
It's an Aquarius
We're both
thing.
Geminis.
Oh, you're
what's
both
your birthday,
Geminis.
kid?
June 12th.
June
Where's
12th.
Mel?
Oh,
Hold on.
nice, nice.
Let me get Mel up here.
Ooh, Mel. But Mel's back in doing stuff, so she might be like not here.
I'm gonna find out.
Thank you, Miss Ange.
W's in the chat to Miss Ange. W's in the chat to Miss Ange. Appreciate y'all's support. I say it before and I'll say it again. It's not easy to do this. It's definitely not cheap. I appreciate everyone who sends their hard-earned money over here. Whether you have a little, whether you have a lot, whether you have nothing. Just want to point that out there. I always push people to the links in my bio because I believe black people's labor aren't free. I believe this is real fucking labor, and I think you guys witnessed this shit in real fucking time. But I also understand there's other people who can't. Tell me if y'all have seen this. This Thanksgiving didn't hit like previous Thanksgivings, the one we just had. This Christmas didn't hit the same way the last Christmas had. This New Year's didn't hit the way the last couple ones had.
At all.
People were tired, beat up, broke. I don't understand these people who just look at, oh, the stock is up, the economy's doing amazing. I'm in Austin, Texas. We are heavy on our tourism. It has dropped so hard. So hard. And then it's not even as bad as fucking Vegas. Like, people are not okay. People are not okay.
Vegas is like a ghost town.
Mm-hmm.
Hector, I'm so sorry. What person with a uterus is going to set foot in your state? Like, I'm just being so real. Like, that's why I will not come visit you and Izzy.
It's bad. It's bad. So that's why I say
I'll come visit.
everything's accepted, anything's appreciated. And if you cannot donate, guess what you can do for free? Here's what you can do for free. You can tap the screen. You can share the live. You can go watch my videos to full. Watch them fully. You can save them. You can comment. You can do all those things. It's engagement. The algorithm loves it as well. And I appreciate every last one of you, especially with the videos. Y'all know me. I love my videos. I think I make amazing videos. And then the algorithm says sometimes, no, you didn't. So I appreciate everyone who helps boost that shit out specifically. With that being said, I made my first fun and facts video, and it's been a delay. Erica's been carrying the load of this shit. She's been putting out a lot of the stuff, and I finally did one. I got excited about it. I'm like, yeah, we're going to get to promote our show. And the algorithm was like, nah.
Nah.
I'm going to try
the
that on
algorithm is
YouTube,
really hating my last video, and it's making me sad.
Where you
But I was
at?
going to say, I'll come visit you in Texas, Hector.
Oh, you love. Shut up, Hector.
It's not only that I do love Texas for certain reasons. Also, Kit did say it's no wonder anyone with a uterus won't step foot in Texas. I don't have one of
Erica.
those.
That's true. That's true.
I didn't even think.
I got rid of that bitch. She had to go. So
Wait, Erica, they did you like this and you went live too?
yeah, bruh, dirty. So dirty. And then I had like over 1,000 people in the live. So I was like, wait, and that wasn't 1,000 viewers. Like literally I had 1,000 people watching at one time. Like, the fudge are we doing here? So I don't know. TikTok is weird, man. I'm just like, I need the views because I gotta get the thingy.
So
I gotta do the things. Also, I gotta start uploading more to that other place.
Yeah. Oh shit, it's been a while since I put up a video.
I'm thinking it might have something to do maybe with like the lighting that I chose to use this time.
Think so?
Maybe it's too dark. Yeah, I was thinking of maybe just like removing the video, but I think like 20 people commented or something like that. I don't remember. So I'm like, I don't want to do that.
Y'all heard it. Go watch Erica's videos and share them out. Come on now. Get them out there.
I believe it's gonna happen this month. I'm
gonna post again tomorrow, and then the day after, then the day after. It's like my job.
Yes. For all the headaches.
I think I'm gonna post a clip of that guy tonight. PG
PG
Senior
Howie or
on
something.
post. Yeah, I call him Senior because his son was there with him. I'm gonna post a video of him making the claim that Biden was the one who put the bounty on Maduro initially.
Oh, I've been hearing that.
And
a
I
lot.
tried to tell him. I literally was trying to tell him that he did it. And I was like, no, he didn't. I said, and he was like, well, he upped it. I said, yeah, he did upped it, but who put it up there initially? He was like, Biden. And I was like, no. I tried to give him a way out like I always do. And he didn't take it. So he owes me $100. Not really. He actually never bet. So I'm not going to do that. But I am going to clip it because it was funny as hell.
How many bets I paid on this damn app with Trump supporters? I ain't never getting paid.
Never.
They was both unsmart.
Never. They were, Miss Ange. They were junior and senior. Like daddy. All right. Like son.
Yes, Sarah, we are still here. I'll tell you what time is it? 11:43. I will give y'all 17 more minutes. 17 more minutes. We're just shooting shit. We're just having fun. I'm probably gonna wrap up on the tube side actually, because y'all just listen to us ramble at this point. Yes,
Dino Nuggies, we are
still doing debates, but something tells me we're not gonna get any more Trump supporters. That's all right. Typically, guys, I'm supposed to save the crash outs for later on the live. Tonight, I didn't care. But you're supposed to space it out because the algorithm is weird. You got to start civil enough to where they're not too scared to request up, and then you can get spicy, and then they get arrogant, and then they all start requesting up. It's a whole thing.
Yeah, and I noticed something too. I've been kind of like calmer on the lives.
I fucking noticed.
Because
I'd be getting mad for you.
Because I for a while I was like a crash out queen. Like
never no crash out queen.
I think I was doing a lot of yelling and cussing and all that jazz.
Chat, do we think Erica was a crash out queen? Put a 1 in the chat if you think she was a crash out queen. 2 if not.
I be saying stuff sometimes. I don't know, but no, I had to go back to like remember when I first started how I had to be calm and all that stuff. I went back to calm me. I was like, I'm gonna bring it back a little bit because if I keep having if I keep yelling at people, then no one's gonna want to talk to me, and I can't keep yelling at people.
That's true.
Right?
The chat has spoken.
Sometimes
They
I
think
just
you're
want to
full of
yell at
shit.
them. Really? Okay, that's fair. I typically am.
I was about to say,
I typically am.
for as long as I've known
Smitty!
W Smitty, man, I see you hosting your lives, doing great things over there. As long as I've known you, I have never known you to be no crash out person. You can crash out, absolutely, and you do it in a crazy way, but I'm like, that ain't Erica.
Wait. How do I crash out?
I think the thing with your crash outs is where it's not expected, so it throws everybody off, and then you do the crash outs where it's like, what did you fucking say to that kid yesterday? Do you remember that, like, what was it, 20-year-old that came up?
I told him to wash his ass.
You told him to wash his ass, change out your washcloth, something else, and be like, it was weird because it's like, I couldn't even tell if you were crashing out for that moment. Like, okay, I knew you was frustrated, and I knew you
I
were
wasn't
like,
even
this is
crashing out. I
ridiculous.
was literally giving him good advice.
You just say so. It was like I'ma diss the fuck out of you, but you can still use this to your advantage. I don't know. It was a balance. It was crazy. It was crazy.
It's like that. It's like Erica moms them. You know what? You're not worth this conversation. But here's all these things you could do to improve your life. Now get the fuck off my life.
Because, like, again, if they're between 18 and 20 years old, and especially if it's a young man, all right, all I see is like, okay, all right, what the heck would I say to Bubba? Bubba right now? And it's like, bruh, if this really is the personality that you want to choose for yourself, you have so much life to live, hopefully, all right, do you really want to go down this road? Because, ew, all right, you realize that you are choosing a life of, like, virginity. You're choosing a life of no woman's ever going to want to talk to you. Okay, so yeah, it was like, do you really want to do that? Like, if that's what you're choosing, then just go be a priest. Okay, just take the covenant or whatever the heck it's called, and just go do that. Okay, take the vow, because there's no way in hell, all right, that any person is gonna want to date you and be with you and like do nasty stuff to you, all right, with you believing and acting this way. They're just not. No one's gonna want to touch your nasty parts, all right? All right? No one.
That's how I felt about some of them. Like, every now and then you'll get a guest to where it's like, I don't think you actually even want to be doing this. I just think, because I've heard this in someone's live the other day. Trump gives them identity. Like, he gives them purpose. He gives them, like, value, something to write on. Probably was. And I thought about that a lot. It's like, yeah, who were these people before Trump? Really? Like, who were these people before Trump? That's why it's their profile pictures. That's why it's all they can't stop talking about. That's why, like, I don't know. I can hear it in the voice. The average man who comes up here glazing Trump definitely puts it in his own bunghole, because that's the best action he can get. So it's like,
bruh.
I don't know. It's find a better mentor. Find a better role model. There are better ones. Trust me.
Like, choose an athlete or something. I don't friggin' know. Like, be like a firefighter. I don't fucking know. Why Trump? He's not even attractive. He never was attractive.
You know what?
At all.
You know what I do understand?
Miss Bugsby said, okay, Liv Jr.
Liv Jr. is crazy.
I'm gonna have to tell Livingston. Yeah, wait, oh my God. Has it been a whole day I didn't talk to Liv? That's crazy.
Where's he at? Liv don't come to my lives. Like, I always see him in yours. He's like, what's good, my brother? What's good, my brother? Like, what's good, Liv? And then he never come to my live. I be in his lives. He don't come to my lives.
Liv!
But, let's do a PSA really quickly. Guys,
he got school in the morning.
Oh, he does. Oh yeah, there'll be teachers and parents and stuff. Single and kid free. Guys, this is Hector Talks. Welcome to the live. This is my series, Defend the Indefensible. We talk to Trump supporters, typically differently than tonight, but you know, it's been a fun ride. I'm still riding off the high of Lauren. Those are really what I try to host these lives for. Obviously, it turns into debates, but so be it. We're going to get back to talking to more non-voters starting next month. I just got to do this for... It's going to be a month for me. But if you love the conversations, you love what we're trying to do with the platform, hit that follow button in the top left corner. If you're not following me, hit that follow button. We are live every single Saturday at 3 p.m. CST or randomly throughout the week. Like I said, which it's going to be every night up until the 15th at least before I go on vacation. So do all of the good things. Send your daily heart meets if you haven't already. Consider becoming a team member, a.k.a. a hacktivist. You know what? I'm going to get my own thing, and then I'm going to make my 5 back. It's fine. Don't worry about the shares. The shares don't mean shit. We're about to end. But tap the screen. We have these dolphins. Let's knock out these dolphins. We literally need 90 more of them just to clear that goal. Let's clear that goal. We're probably going to wrap up in about 9 minutes. So let's clear the goal, and we'll just shoot shit before then. I was trying to get Mel up here, but I think Mel may be asleep or busy. Not you, Erica.
Whatever.
Thank you, Bugsby.
Oh, but when I dropped the dino, anyway.
No, Lauren. Oh, I'm sorry. I swear I have a delay or something. I'm sorry, Hector. No, Lauren. I was trying to make a video earlier, and Lauren made me realize that it's a real thing. I didn't post it. I honestly deleted it because I didn't know if I was saying it right. But it's this realization that I had of Renee Nicole Good and what happened with her. And hoping that at least the MAGA white women will listen to the way that these white men, Trump supporters, are talking about this woman and excusing her being got in the face 3 times for nothing, and excuse her life being taken for nothing with someone that had no legal right to do any of what he did. They had no right to try to enter her car. They had no right to do any of that. And hear how quickly they're going to throw people under the bus, including because I have this full belief that a lot of these right-wing women, white women, believe that the men are going to protect them. And I need them to listen to how fast they flip and they turn and they dance around the points and they make up their own narrative. Because it's always been this way, and I'm hoping maybe y'all can wake the fuck up to it now, because they're look, I know a lot of you couldn't empathize, I guess, previously when it was other people, some of us can, but look how fast this is happening, guys. Seriously, it was Schmurder. They took her life, and they're excusing it in 10 seconds flat. 10 seconds flat. And I hope, if anything, this will get more women on that side to wake the fuck up when they hear their partners, their husbands, whatever, sit there and excuse this woman being murdered like this.
You know it's getting bad when they're out here taking out the Janices, the Beckys, the Jennys, the Rachels, the Marthas. You know it's bad when they're looking at y'all and going, you're not worth it. I think that's crazy.
And I want to shorten it and just say it one more time, because I'm going to drop before you play this, because I have to have my mic plugged in, so my phone's unaliving. Oh, thank you, Schmitty. White women, listen to the way that white men are spinning this narrative. White Republican women, white MAGA women, listen to what they're saying, how fast they're doing this. Because I don't know what else is going to wake y'all the fuck up to how much they do not give a fuck about anyone that looks like us either. Okay? They see us as one thing, and that is an incubator. That's it. Please wake up. Please. You drop me, Hector. My phone's going to unalive. I love you, Erica. I love you, Hector. Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Love you more, Kit. Have a great night, love.
Appreciate you. Guys, that's Kit.
Oh, can y'all say y'all love me?
Of the platform. Why you keep bringing your fucking people in here, Erica?
Don't you put this on me. This is on you.
Hey, let me ask you
This
a
is your
question, Hector.
live,
Hector, let me ask you a question, brother.
brother.
You here, brother?
You here, brother?
Thank you, Dyron, Kid Rock, Miss Donna, SoCal,
Black
Swag,
women, mind your
Miss
business.
Donna again,
Don't
Bugsby,
say
Erica,
SoCal. It's
Chewy,
Smitty.
Samantha. I don't know Smitty. I know Smitty, but I just read the first thing. Smitty, Queen, Samantha, WCL. Thank you guys for knocking out that goal. Once again, best way to support the platform. Links in the bio. We got a couple more minutes. Fuck it. What do you want, Jerry?
All right. So I just want to say this, right? So when white women voted 50, now I want to say RP to that lady, right? And nobody deserves to get unalive, right? Now let's move that to the side. Now, when 56% of white women voted for Trump, 50% of Hispanics voted for Trump,
Sure,
right?
52%.
Y'all literally, and black men was the highest demographic that supported a black woman in Kamala Harris, right? And y'all know this image went viral.
Wait, what?
Black people.
What'd you say?
Black men. It was the highest demographic of any male demographic who voted for Kamala Harris.
Oh, yeah,
this is a
true.
fact. Okay, so the image that came out was this. This was a viral
Smitty
image.
for the travel in the U.S. gift. Let's fucking go. Can we get some big W's in the chat to Smitty? Big W's in the chat to Smitty. Appreciate your support, boss man. W's to you. Carry on, Jerry.
Yeah, so it's time for black people to live their political, I call it political soft life, right? A soft life is like women that sit back and live a luxury soft life. You need to apply this to your political ideology in 2026, all right? It's time for black women to stop doing the labor of the Democratic Party
Shut
and
up,
sit back
Jerry.
and be in your political soft life.
What the hell is
Mind
a
your
political
business.
soft
This
life?
has nothing to do with none of y'all. Mind your business.
What do
This
you
is
mean?
a political civil war between white elite liberals and white conservative liberals. Don't be
It's not a
used as a
political war.
proxy
You're
war.
literally says a class war.
No, this is
Vicky,
not
are
a
you
class.
serious? No. Don't listen to Jerry. Jerry will literally have you walking into hell.
Black people, getting your black women, you did enough. You voted at 92%. Black men, you did enough. You voted at
He is so
85.
performative. He gets on my
We
damn
have
nerves.
done our due diligence and we stood on business for the Democratic Party. So let the Hispanics who voted for Trump, let the white women who voted for Trump, let them suffer.
Jerry, shut the fuck up. What are you doing? Seriously. I don't even know how to respond to that.
Because you know
Because
I'm telling the truth.
no, you're
The
not telling the
truth
truth. You know
shall
why
set
you're
you
not telling
free,
the truth?
queen. And
It's
I'm
simply
here
oh
to
my gosh.
save you from
I
yourself.
swear to
The
God.
truth shall set you free. And I'm trying to free you. I feel like, listen, I feel like Jamie Foxx and the Django Unchained, right? I'm the freedman who came in on the horse, and I'm telling y'all, right? And you like, get off that knob.
Shush up, Martin Luther stupid. Listen, you are
Did you call me Martin Luther stupid?
Yes, I did. Why?
All right, I'm about to block you. I'm done. I'm not for real.
Nah,
Nah,
it's not
I just
blocking
spilled my
me,
heart to
Jerry.
you, and you disrespecting me in front of all these people like that.
Jerry, listen, this is not something that's just between them. This is not just between white folks, even though I know that we were once painted that way. And I can get where you're coming from. But you know for a fact that it is not that. All right. Because it was a white woman, right? They unalived a white woman yesterday, right? However, okay, who's to say that they won't do this to black people? All right, then what? Is it still going to be between the white elitist and the white liberal? No.
Why are you manifesting negative
I'm not
interaction?
manifesting
Why
that.
are you
Ain't nobody said,
manifesting
oh
this?
my God. I'm manifesting negative interactions
I
as if
rebuke you in the
black
name of
people aren't
Jesus.
already unalived by police, all right, at a higher rate, disproportionately at a higher rate. So come on,
Hey,
Jerry,
I
be
swear to God, no,
serious.
like all jokes aside, I
What's up?
literally feel like when Jamie Foxx and the Django rode that horse, and then it was a bunch of field niggas, and I'm trying to warn y'all, hey, It's time to free y'all. And then y'all keep doing this. Get off that now. I'm a freeman. Get off that now. Get off that now. Who that nigga on that now? Listen to me. Stay in your political soft life. These white liberals and white conservatives are crashing out. Let them go get it back in blood on themselves. Stop using black bodies as proxy wars.
Hector?
I'm out of here, man. Fuck off.
There's something.
No, Mom, I don't want
need
any meatloaf.
Something I'm looking for to show him. That's what I'm looking for it.
Jerry, stick around.
Because you got lessons and stuff that you be trying to teach people, and I don't know why you think they have any substance, but you know, you do you, black man. Get paid. Believe whatever you believe. Where the fuck is my video?
Not Jordan Thomas on Jerry, please more.
Jordan, you messy motherfucker.
Jordan.
You
Jordan Thompson,
messy
yes, please more.
motherfucker. Where is this video?
He came back so fast.
This is a political proxy war between George Soros and Elon Musk. Mind your business.
No,
These
I'm
is
not
two
taking you
billionaires,
seriously.
immigrants
Now I can't take
that's
you
crashing
seriously.
out and using black bodies.
Now I can't take
What
you
the
seriously.
fuck?
You said George Soros. And,
Did you?
Man.
George Soros.
Nigga
George
said
Soros is like
George.
95 years old.
Living his best life. Not
Bubba
dead.
said, yeah, that dude's dead.
I found it.
Oh, so you are 2 minutes over time.
Jerry, where'd you go? Where the fuck you go, Jerry? That I didn't mean to reset that goal. You don't have to knock that out, y'all. Unless you're just rich like that. Jerry, come back. Where'd you go, Jerry?
He's back.
I gotta mute the tube side for this. Hold on. Tube, you're not about to hear it, but it's fine. Why you keep saying bullshit and running, my guy? Okay. I want you to see something, bro. I want you to see something. Okay. Let me pull it up.
Me on TikTok with these white liberals.
Hey, Jerry, I
This
have a
is
question.
crazy.
Jerry, in your bio, did you mean lush lavishness or did you mean lust?
No, I lust
lavishness?
lavishness and aim for extravagant, even if it's only temporary. At least I had this shit.
Is that like, what is that? Is that like
That's
a
Nipsey
Jay-Z
Hussle.
line? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you need to get in tune with your Negro side, all right? I know you from the I know you a suburban black.
A suburban black is wicked. I'm not a suburban black. I don't know what that is.
You come from good stock. You're a good stock suburban black. We get it. You're not in the trenches with us po folk. But like I said, brother, right? Hey, let me ask you a question, Hector.
The fudge?
Hector, let me ask you a question. My first question is...
You know that white
how
boy
you a
in that
black
clip
man-
was you, right?
Huh?
You know that white boy in that clip was you, right?
You got me fucked up, nigga. I'm Jamie Foxx. Now I'm a Freeman, nigga.
Nah, Erica and I are Jamie Foxx. We whipping you into
You know-
shape, bro.
You know who the person that cracked off the Revolutionary War? It was a black man from Boston, right? He was the first martyr in the Revolutionary War, and it cracked off the war between us and the British, right? I'm him.
You ain't no damn Christopher Addicts. Stop it.
Ooh, you know your history. Wow.
Shut up, Jerry.
I'm a freeman, and y'all niggas is not. I'm a freeman. I've been a free people of color my whole life, and I'm trying to show y'all that there's light on the other side.
You are not
and
well.
y'all don't listen,
Jerry, you're not well.
bro. I swear to God, bro. I just seen a black woman was frontlining a protest in Minnesota, I damn near cried. I swear to God, I'm not even playing right now. I damn near cried, bro. What the fuck are you doing out there, ma'am? Bro, this shit is serious, bro. I swear to God, I put this on my life, bro. I cannot take this shit. We want to be pit bulls for these Democrat and Republican causes. Let them crash out. Let them bleed for once. I want to see blood from white on white violence. We've been crashing out for white people for too long.
Say it with me, Jerry.
Here.
Say it with me, Jerry. We was wolves. We was wolves, Jerry. We was wolves. We was wolves.
Knuckles, John?
Knuckle.
Niggle? Go get the hell on. Oh, sorry. I'm talking to John. He was showing me something. I was signing. And I was like, what the hell on? Sorry.
Niggles is
You heard all of that?
I heard
Niggles? Exactly.
all of that. Niggles is crazy.
Hot mic. Bubba was showing me something.
Alrighty. We losing our minds now.
Yes, Jerry was crying. Tell all of TikTok and Twitter.
I appreciate
and Instagram.
all of you who's tuned in tonight. Like I said, we just had a wild show. I promise you, I'll have more decorum tomorrow night. Oh wait, tomorrow's Friday, ain't it? Today. Oh shit, today's Friday. I may do what time you plan to go live tomorrow, Erica?
See, I was thinking afternoon. Like around between like 3:30. I just say 3:30 my time, so 4:30 your time.
Because I think I'm gonna be driving tomorrow night.
Oh, what if you go mid-morning, afternoon? So what if you went like started at 11 or 12 your time?
That's what I was thinking. 11, 12 my time, and then go into yours, and then I'll have the night because I got 6 days left, Erica.
Yep. You can do it, Hector. You can do it. Just keep. I'll talk to you in the back end. You can do it. Also, you now have 14 days until your B-Day.
Yeah, I do.
Fuck it up. It's your birthday. Fuck it up. It's your birthday.
Y'all, for whatever
birthday.
reason, I decided to
birthday.
turn 28. Okay. So
that sounds so dark.
It really. It was after I said it. Was like, damn, they gonna think they gonna start calling welfare checks on me now.
You didn't want to? Like, can you drop your address? I know your number, but can you drop your address in the group chat for me, please? We are gonna do a wellness check.
Yo, it's just
we'll be there tomorrow.
You just look at all the stuff you have to do, and literally every day up until and afterwards is basically accounted for. That shit stresses me out. When I look ahead and I don't see an off day, I'm stressed out.
Yeah, I feel you on that one. But you just gotta keep on. I have to keep on keeping on because I'm turning 40 at the end of May. I'll still be almost 60, but I'm turning 40. Right? And bruh, I'm trying to go out of the country. I want to go to Spain.
I was just, I was literally gonna say, I have not been out of the country since I was 9 years old. And a friend of mine wants to go to East Africa. I would like to see. I want to go to Japan. I want to go to Japan.
That's so awesome. I want to go to Barcelona. I've been wanting to go to Barcelona for forever.
And then Greece.
So I want to go to Barcelona. I'm gonna make it happen.
So
right.
Ice Can Help is crazy, Jordan. Ice Can Help is diabolical.
That is wicked.
But Greece. So East Africa.
I want to go to West Africa. I want to go to Ghana.
You want to go to Ghana? Ghana would be fun. I want to go to East Africa. I want to go to all parts of Africa, honestly. I want to spend a month in Africa.
I can't go to Nigeria because if I go to Nigeria, I'm gonna walk away with like 15 husbands or something.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
And then Greece. So East Africa,
Nice.
Greece, and what's the second place? Japan. Japan is solely for red pandas, and then everywhere else is just because.
Red pandas are cool.
The coolest. The coolest. But guys,
Where can I go to see elephants?
Texas. You know what's crazy? So when I was in Houston, dog sitting.
Hold on. One moment, actor. I said, where can I go to see elephants? Why Bubba say, oh yeah, you can go to the zoo.
Tell me why I just clicked while you said that too. Bubba's fucking hilarious. Bubba's fucking hilarious. But there was a place 75 miles from where I was at in Houston. You can have an encounter with an African elephant in Texas.
11.
So I got that on the books. I'm gonna see about that. But with that being said, guys, all your favorite creators, and by favorite creators I mean Erica and I, all of your favorite creators have links in their bio. And what the links in their bio are going to take you to is their other social media platforms. I am doing fucking terrible on my Instagram. Like the literal worst. I've had my Instagram for a year now. Tell me why I can't go over 300 followers for some reason. I don't know what it is. The algorithm over there is also annoying as fuck. It's trash.
I hate Instagram.
And Joey was bragging the other day.
Much.
Man, I've been blowing up. I got 17,000 now. I've been on there for 3 months. I'm like, I guess they don't like niggas. I don't know what the fuck else to tell you. Instagram is rough.
I don't know.
So follow me on that. Hector Talks with 2 R's. Same with the Tube, which we're dual streaming to right now. I may delete this stream. I ain't gonna lie. Dual streaming on there. Hector Talks with 2 R's. Make sure you like the stream on your way out. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Thank you, mods, working overtime here. Love my mods here too as well. There's also going to be the Discord. We are 550 something members strong in our Discord. Join the community. We have fun in there. We post the news. A lot of the information I found out today about this event was from the Discord. So WCU guys posting in there. And then, of course, there's the links to anyone who can support in that fashion. But there's also the shop where we have merchandise. I got to work on a new collection, but so far we have the Kamala Would Never, exact same username, Bugsby, Hector Talks with 2 R's. We have the Kamala Would Never collection, which is what you see before you. We have the hoodie and the shorts right there. The Make 2 + 2 = 4 again. You've heard me say that. You've seen the shirt in my videos. And then we have the 10 Commandments, which I haven't talked about that in a while. We're going to get back to the God doesn't fuck with Trump lives to piss off Christians. But do all the good things. Erica has their links in theirs, their other social media platforms, everything else they have going on. I'm not sure what else you have in your... What the fuck is in your link tree, Erica? I don't know.
Oh, I have 2 fundraisers. I have, it's not for me though. I have one fundraiser there for the people in, I can't remember. I forgot already. I'm so sorry. There's one, of course, for Renee Good that Falcon shared because Falcon and Renee went to the same school, Old Dominion University. So Falcon shared that one in the Discord. So I put it up there. And it's amazing because they only wanted to raise $50,000. And the last time I checked, which was last night, they were already over $640,000 raised for her family, which is amazing.
Oh, shit.
And the other one is for people in East Africa who are basically, because of USAID being cut, they don't have access to their HIV medication, and they need access to their medication. They're currently fundraising. They needed $380, and when I talked to them last night, they were at $280 for the medication. So yeah, if you all could check out the links in the bio, because we don't just share like our links, we share other people's links too.
6,000%.
And other causes. Yep. And of course, the food bank for Phoenix is still listed there. So yeah, so those are there too. So yeah, it's just trying to help out as best as possible, because whether you know it a lot or not, quite a bit of the money that is donated to us gets donated to other people. So there's that. But yeah, I think that's That's what's in mine. That was kind of long-winded.
No, ain't that part is due to the point I had to start limiting myself. Forgot about the final thing in my link tree. So, if you guys see this, this is a cup. This is a cup that says Boba Bitch in the front. And it was a custom order I got from I never remember the name of this shit, bro. Give me a second. I gotta double check my own link tree. But there's a creator on this app. Her name is Tara. Her shop's name, Sunflower Sips Tumblers. Sunflower Sips Tumblers. This is one of her tumblers. You can now get this for yourself alongside other designs. It's a put them together kind of thing, so don't be scared by the website, but these things are amazing. I love them. Get yourself one from the shop. Seven said, why Christians? Oh, easy, because I can't fucking stand Christians. They're fake moral people. They don't actually follow their Bible. Otherwise, they would have never voted for Trump. Otherwise, they would shut the hell up about trans people. They would shut the hell up about abortions. They would shut the hell up about all the things that the Bible itself doesn't even mention. Christianity oftentimes is just a tool weaponized for you to push out your extremist ideologies and bigotry. But to the people who are good Christians, and I know many, I love y'all. To the rest of you, go to hell if it existed. Any case, thank you guys for tuning into the stream. Erica, if you don't mind, can you look and see who's live so we can rate them?
Yeah, Swan's live.
Swan's live?
And Joey is live.
I haven't done a Joey's.
Matt's live too.
Matt's live too.
Yeah.
Swan.
Swan, yay! I love Swan.
So I'm gonna get their
The
username.
Swan of Blackness.
Let me put this up on the screen.
Follow Hector over there. Hector should go sit on the panel for like 20 minutes so people can find you. Just saying.
I'll sit up for a little bit. Okay.
I mean, text her.
Put it in the comments. All right. And now I gotta drop you to pin it. Guys,
I'm gonna message her.
Make sure you're following Erica. Fantastic creator. She's on the road to 50,000 followers. Oh, now that we're ending, before you go to Swan's live, go watch her last video. Go watch my last video. Go watch our videos. Get the views up. Do the hearts. Do the comments. Do the saves. Do the reposts. Add them to your story. Do all the good things. Watch our last videos, specifically Erica's. Mine's doing fine. Specifically Erica's. God damn it. Do that, and then to the rest of you who are not going to do that, because I know you're not, Swan Rain. Swan of Blackness is the username. I'm about to drop Erica and pin it for you guys, and we're going to give a Swan Rain. Erica, appreciate you as always.
Of course. Bye, guys. Thank you for the love.
Later. Wait, how many coins you got? Okay, we could have done better.
I'm good. I'm good.
They embarrassing me. Okay. W. Scotty, thank you so much for the cowboy hat. America. That username that's pinned right there, copy it right now, like hold down on it, copy it, and then once you back out of this live, paste it into the browser. We're going to do a Swan raid, Hector raid, and Swan's live. Do it for one of two reasons. One, let them know the love and support is coming from me. To two, to stroke my ego. If by any chance anyone here is not following me yet, hit that follow button. I will see you guys tomorrow night. Tube, you guys are great. Thank you so much for being here and doing all of the... See, Eric, I'm finna get me again. Thank you for supporting the stream. Thank you for being as amazing. My mom's over there working overtime because I don't watch shit on the Tube side for real. Thank you guys so much, and I will catch y'all later. If you're